Salute.
My brothers, shout out to my brothers. Manners and respect, my bros.
Shout out, Campbell.
Platt.
Salute to everybody in the building, man.
China. Salute.
Yo, is we doing it? Is we working? I want to know. Is we working?
We busting a move, boy.
We busting a move. That's what I'm talking about. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the building as y'all come in. Please hit the appreciation button. We're gonna have a great person in the building today. It's about to get lit. Y'all already know.
Yes, sir.
We don't have to speak about who's in the building, but he's in the building. Yesterday was a viral. Yesterday's show was a viral. So welcome to the digital world. With that, Glico! In the building, he got something on his mind. Welcome to the digital world. Let's go. Digital everything. We got digital things. We got digital moves. Everything is digital. Oh, God, bro, we have to stop now. Hold us down. Hold us down at all. Oh, God, bro, we can move. All them legends. El Papa. Welcome home, nigga. We got Gabby in the building. That's right. It's about to be another I got Fred. Another situation. Everything Glico. Everything is Glico. What's going on? That's right. You know the world is this. Shout out to the United States. We got something to tell you. We got something to tell us. Back Storm is in the building. I see you, nigga. Let that go. Everything is people. It's that 050 Lord. Who's that we Lord? Lord with y'all. 050 what? I'm like order, nigga. Let's go. Jeez, brother. That's right. Good morning, America. We in the building. We're walking up. We ain't finished. This is right. That's right. We here. It's the movement. Everything Glico. Everything is Glico. What's wrong with you?
Salute.
Man, top of the morning, man.
Brother?
Man, I'm doing good. A little sore right now.
What you was doing? Push-ups or?
Man, push-ups, lifting this fucking dumbbells in the fucking gym, nigga.
That's
what's up, homie? Salute.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got these little niggas ass.
Today gonna be
nigga temprano. Getting on these niggas ass. I told these just to go to school and they want to skip school and smoke weed by the pool. I was like, come on, y'all.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But the good thing that you woke up today, that we all woke up today. That's a blessing.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that blessing.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a great show today. The numbers going up. Can y'all please
hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you hit the like button.
Hit those likes.
Right. We got the brother. He was intrigued about the conversation yesterday. So he here to talk about how he feel about it. So I'm gonna bring him up. Matter of fact, I can't even touch that. I'm gonna let the person in the back bring. Shout out to 1090 Jake. What up,
1090 in the building.
What's good?
Salute.
What's shaking? What's shaking? Job, Turkey.
What's
good? 1090.
What's popping?
Man, I was listening to the live last night, and y'all touched down on so many topics. Some of y'all have points I agree with. Some of y'all have points I disagree with. At the end of the day, it's still respect. But I really just wanted to touch down on those topics and give at least my perspective, since the cracker perspective wasn't heard yesterday, but it's today.
So we get it today.
That's right.
Hold on. Let me turn this shit on. Y'all can.
Okay.
Because I ain't.
Glico.
Man, y'all had so much good. And I wanted to say shout out to bro in the bottom right corner. I don't know your name. My bad.
Yeah,
Darius. My name is Philosopher.
You was sticking up for a lot of good shit and saying shit on my behalf too, and I appreciate that. You know, I was surprised when y'all said y'all never heard of the White Panther Party. I thought I brought that up when we had Hassan on and we did that little debate, but that was something when white people asked Huey P, what can we do for the Black Panther Party? He said, start a white one. And that's what they did.
I told you, China.
They started that shit up. When he was talking about in history with black people enslaving whites, one of the greatest generals to come out of Africa was Hannibal. He fucking torched the Roman Empire. He was the number one enemy of the Roman Empire. He fucking went through all of Italy. That's why they say Italians and Sicilians have black blood. That's why Sicilians are the darkest Italians. So one thing about me that got me the most respect when I was in prison wasn't violence, wasn't who I knew. It was the fact that I can talk, that I can listen, and I know history. Those were three big things that really got me through my bid and at the same time put me at tables with certain people. But speaking on prison, I want to know, we was at the same prison together?
What year was you in prison? You said from 2010 to 11?
Nah, hell no.
When was you in there?
Well, that's what I'm asking you because you said I'm a jizzle. You said I was getting extorted in there. You said I ain't put no work in there. You said I wasn't at Bravada Indian. Both of them bitches was closed when I went to prison. So I'm trying to figure out.
Hold on. I want to respectfully. What year was you in prison?
13 to 15.
13 to 15. And what camps was you at?
Sumter Correctional, Lancaster Correctional.
That's when. That's when they. Hold on.
And then Appalachia Correctional.
Okay, you went to Gay CI. You went to something because you know they got the little boot camp for the little just by the chicken farm.
It ain't just the boot camp. They got a YO side. It's the only YOs for 119.
And it's right by the bricks, right there, nigga. And then all
that's
of them
the
dressed
boot
up.
camp. That's not where
and
I
they were
went,
beating it. And I heard that bullshit broomstick story because I met a lot of jits in the box. He ain't lying. No, he ain't lying. There was a lot of jits in the box, and this all respectfully. A lot of the white boys that was in the box. When I used to work the box, nigga, when they did give my black ass a job at the time when because you know how it is. When you got your brother, hey man, I'm trying to slide this shit. And by the time I get caught, hey man, what you got? Get your ass over here.
But I want to know, because yesterday you said it wasn't white people
in the black
in the prison system in Florida, right? Yesterday you said that.
You said there wasn't no white people.
It wasn't white gang members, like people who's involved in like Bloods, Crips, or anything.
No, I didn't. No.
It wasn't respected.
What I said is some of them they got respect, but really it didn't. There's a thin line between that. And usually, I hate to say because I wasn't one of those people. They used them, bro. They were assholes, bro. That's what they did, bro. They were dickheads, bro. He knows that shit's grimy as fucking there. They didn't give a fuck, and it's the South. They don't really give a fuck about white people. I ain't got no problem with no white, but I know what I see because I viewed it all the time. They treat people like shit, and they use them. And then the officers, what I said, look at them like, what the fuck you doing with this fucking nigga? Matter of fact, and they get treated worse. Oh, you want to be like them? I got something for your ass.
We get treated worse.
He get treated worse.
So when you made the comment that we should put in more work than the black homie, we already got to go through more shit. Because we get treated that much worse for being on that side.
See, my
that's
brother,
what I put. Hey, yo, 1090, that's what I couldn't understand. I'm like,
that's what
he got to put in more work because he's white. That don't.
I'll tell you about
that don't make no sense.
How you doing, sister?
Experience. So with Sumter CI, when I went to prison, Brevard was closed, Indian River was closed. They opened up a YO side of Sumter. That was not the boot camp. So if you were under 19, you had to go to Sumter. Sumter was lit. Now you talking about the white boys getting fucked with the broomsticks. The dude's initials are RH. I was in the county with him. He black. He from Sulphur Springs, the same hood that I was in Tampa. Black kid. He's the one that got fucked with the broomstick and won the $70,000 settlement.
Wow.
He was black. Black people.
No, he ain't like. No.
They put a stick in his ass. They fucked him up. Yeah, he had splinters in his ass. He was bleeding out in the bathroom. That was a black kid. That wasn't a white kid that got dipped like that.
So who did that to him? Black niggas did that to him, or white niggas?
The Zoes did that shit to him.
His bro, but listen,
that's
what I'm
Haitian.
saying.
Ain't nobody was getting scared off of that shit, bro. You had all types of people getting hit with that stick.
No, I didn't say everybody. I said majority of the time. Cause me and you both know this, Jake. The white boy get it harder. And the majority of ones that I seen that's in that box, or when I had to work psych, man. When I was working psych, and they were the one got the broomstick, majority of them were white boys. Like, man, I ain't going back to that Jig camp, man. All I know is I got knocked out and my ass was hurting.
The major case out of Lancaster that made the news when Jig got raped at Lancaster with the broomstick, everyone involved was black. The only white person I know that got hit with a stick was a sex offender at Lake Butler, and they blew his intestines out.
They supposed to do. I don't know about doing that. They just supposed to. That's kind of gay.
But if you Google the actual cases out of Florida, they were all black victims.
Real quick, this what niggas is doing in Florida? They fucking niggas.
Yeah, that's some nasty shit.
That's some wild shit, homie.
It's a means of extortion. Like when I was at something, you had people, they held his dick and put a lighter to it. And burn the whole shut.
Sometimes they do that. That's the kids. That's the let's break it down to the New York. They don't know.
In order for you to do that, in order for you to stick a broom in a nigga ass or touch another man's dick, you have to be gay. There's no way around it.
It's some crazy shit.
Hey Darius, let me ask you this, man. Is you saying that 1090, the brother 1090 Jake, is he not real right or something? Like, because it's a thin line, is what you say. Right, so you saying that he's not in that thin line? Like, what's going on here? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's popping.
So I'm gonna break something down. Listen, yesterday I said something about putting in work, and everybody took it the wrong way. So let me clarify that. But I wanted to bring it back up, cause trying to bring stuff up. He was like, "Nah." The homie trying to say this. Yo, sometimes even that shit out, brother. Bro, you one of the. I could actually say, you and Hassan, the way you break down shit, bro. 10, bro, you the shit, my nigga. I can't say that you ain't gonna give me no flowers. Yo, I can't. Nigga, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
How can you say? Shit. But then you say it's stacking 9 at the same time.
I'm talking about your talent on breaking that. Listen, I'm talking about your talent and distribution, the way you spew, the way you break down.
The way I break down cases, but then you had a
way you break down. Now listen,
open cases.
And then you are speaking on open cases.
You said, what is the first thing your lawyer tells you to do in jail? Don't talk to nobody about your case. Why is that? Because only you can provide information that they don't know. So when I go to the court site and read everything that they already fucking know, what are they using against you?
Oh, so let me ask you, Jake, something. So majority of the things, because I watched the show, but I don't really. A lot of people don't look into other people's cases to know what's going on. The way how you probably look at.
He does that. He looks in and it's already on law.
But it give like me. When I first heard of 1090 Jake and I started looking at his shit, honestly, I'm like, he helping the DA out. I used to tell Remy that, like, yo, Remy, is he helping the DA? Until I had to really understand that, like he just explained it, that what I'm saying is already there.
Open file.
But my thing I want to know, because sometimes, or because the case, if somebody blew trial or the case is over, if the case sometimes don't really be over. Because the person in jail for 30 years, and this is what I said yesterday, he could still be fighting for his life to come home. Now, my thing is, I watch your shows. I don't see you too much throw people under the bus. You just speak on what the information that's given. But honestly, do you feel you should ask people before you speak on their case? This was a conversation yesterday we was talking about.
Well, let me answer it like this, right? The majority of times I've done that because, as I said before, I include the victim GoFundMes in my videos. I reach out to both sides.
Okay.
So I just covered the Slat Zai video, the dude that went on live and said, I just snatched his chain.
Yeah, that's what
I spoke with him before I dropped that video. That's how he sent me the clip at the end where he's giving his piece.
I got that.
But my point is this: somebody can be in prison with 30 years fighting for their life. If I'm reading your arrest report and your transcripts, what new information am I getting or putting out that's gonna hurt you if I'm repeating what's already been said? And if you way the fuck where you at and I'm way the fuck over here and I don't know nobody in your circle, how can I even have new information?
All that shit.
But not
so
about
what is there new that could be used against you if everything I'm reading is going off of your fucking case?
It's because not everybody knows the case. Not everybody knows the case.
The DA knows the fucking case.
But it's public information already.
Hold on.
It's public information.
Hold on. Let him speak. We ain't gonna do the jumping part. Go ahead.
When that shit out of it, like China Brent said, 1 million people see this. Sparks and tenor start to rise. This shit go around. Dude's still trying to get out. His victim they probably can't get a hold of his victim no more. Them videos been like, oh my God, hold on. Shit like that happens. Shit like that happens. When niggas been done, forgot about something, shit reappears. Bro said it the best. It don't matter how many years, even if it is public, bro. It's still breaking down the case, and the DA grabs those videos. We both know that, because look how many people Vlad done got fucked over, bro.
How many?
A lot.
I don't know what Vlad.
How could Vlad fuck them over if they went up there? Hold on. How could Vlad fuck them over if they went up there and talked on themselves? I'm just trying to.
Facts. That's what I said. I don't.
So I don't think you was out for ARAB in his interviews where he
I was
literally.
in prison. No, I seen it. I was in prison, but when I got out, I seen it in the Kite magazines when I was on the slab, when I was at Union for them 2 years.
When he just told on himself and fucking
He
wrapped up.
Yeah, but hold on, but listen, when you break down, because it's still true, when you bring it down and more, and it's on live, it spreads out, and it brings more people's attention to this one case. No matter what, you can say whatever anybody say, it does bring more attention. This is digital. What Hollywood? Copyright that shit. I'm telling you,
I don't understand that. I mean, I do understand that there's a difference between attention and evidence.
Yeah, but I understand. But when you say I do understand and I don't understand, that you never flip the coin and it landed like this. It's either this or that way, bro.
So how does that make sense? So what new evidence is bringing?
Nobody saying nothing.
You can remind somebody of something.
You're bringing, man. You sending an alert. You send it could be 30 years. No matter what, you don't think that it happens.
Sending an alert on what though? What am I saying that could be used against them that hasn't been online for the past 15? Anything after 2006, case records are publicly available online. So what the fuck is there that could be used against them that nobody knew that's been online for that long?
How many times you went in court and somebody missed something in their case?
As far as what?
In appeals, the lawyer missed something, the state attorney missed something. Matter of fact, let them do this. Because guess what? We just found out something. We just forgot about something we missed in this case. It happens all the time, like loopholes in our case to get out.
Like when someone goes over their case and finds a flaw in the case.
And the same thing as the DA finds something that they missed from the case from before when this dude trying to get an appeal. Like, you know what?
You're going through it and reading what's already fucking there. That's my point.
It could be, but you still getting. Listen, you know what I'm saying.
All right, so I got an example for you, right? I got an example for you. Let me talk for a minute. I got an example for you.
You know what I'm talking about.
If I name a whole bunch of people behind the wall, and I'm like, oh, this the homie so and so, he in this whip. This the homie so and so, he in this whip, and one of them get hit with an STG. Is that me stacking?
You bringing out people's name on live? Talking about people's names.
That's stacking, right?
I'm not gonna give nobody your AKA, nigga.
So you're not gonna give nobody your AKA, right? So this ain't you speaking on me. Let's listen to what you said in this about the people I don't know.
You don't know no spook, nigga. You don't know who Mayhem is. You don't know who I am, Chico Black 8. You don't know who Beast is.
Okay.
You don't know who Hard Trail is, 28. You don't know who them people is. You don't know who the Floors is, nigga.
So I don't know the Floors, right?
Wait.
Damn,
Hold on. You recognize who this is?
Wait a minute.
Hold the fuck up.
That's Mayhem, right?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, you know how I know that? Because I Googled Mayhem on the FLDOC search site. All you got to do is type in the alias. So you just gave out all them fucking names, and now everybody can find out who the fuck you talking about. I don't know who that is. Gave me the name. How many you put out an LU?
Yo!
What LU is that?
Got it.
Nah. He don't even bang no more. What you talking about? That man's on some elevated trying to come home.
So then why the fuck would I need to know him on the LU?
Now Tanner Brand, we all taking pictures and we all got our name tatted on our fucking chest. You can't happen it. Nigga got it all on his fucking face. Niggas I grew up with trying to bring them home. What you mean? I ain't bringing up they old cases about he did this.
That's 500 Brim?
Huh?
That's 500 Brim. The other one you brought up from the west side, you said either like, come on, bro. This shit too easy, bro. Like, you just gave out these names. But then you just said, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to say no AKAs.
Yo.
Damn.
So we talking about stacking and me reading paperwork, but you naming names talking about I don't know the floors. Ain't none of them shine.
Nah, ain't none of them.
So why would I know them?
Hold on. I'm about to show you something.
I get it. I get it. Why would I need to know?
Why would I need to know them? What the fuck they got to do with me?
That's a fact.
Would you?
Yeah, this shit just got spicy.
About this shit just got spicy.
Yeah. Shit just got real spicy. You heard?
That nigga 1090 just bust a move.
He busted.
Yeah, he just bust. Hey, yo, man, he just bust a move just now. Yeah.
Oh, I love this one.
Play yeah. What? Let me ask you a question.
Hear it.
The King Smoke Shop on East Broadway opened late last year, advertising that it would sell tobacco, water pipes, and vaping products. But here's what Boston police seized from the shop: more than 60 bags of edible marijuana, vials of THC, and nearly 100 joints. Sure, marijuana is legal here, but this store doesn't have a license to sell it. The shop's owner and an employee were arrested and appeared in court today. Both are charged with possession with intent to distribute marijuana. People in the neighborhood were surprised by the bust. And after the bust, he's even more concerned. It's something that we will take a look. Would it be cool if we first concerned about marijuana operations?
Who's that?
3 weeks old. That's how much size.
1090.
Now it was crazy because I had went to the grocery store and the news was there, and they asked me, they're like, "Yo, do you grow?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's kind of the only reason anybody would be in the store." And they asked, would it be cool if we came to your apartment? And I told them, look, if you're gonna come in, you're not reporting outside, you're not showing people where I live. I'm gonna be masked up, gloved up. They're like, all right, that's cool. So I went by Daniel, my middle name, for the interview. But yeah, this is literally the first time I was ever on the news. If you bought a $100 glass piece, you would get wax included with the piece, and it would be, a certain amount or whatever. But that's how we were actually able to gift and have THC products inside of the store. The part that I didn't like about working at the smoke shop was they did undercover stings all the time. You had to be 21 to come in.
How you doing, brother? I'm doing good, brother.
Start talking shit, and your pride can get involved with that. Fucking hoes in the bathroom like it ain't shit, nigga. Get that money, nigga. Y'all tatted up, big stupid ass bees out in this bitch, y'all.
Yo.
Pay attention.
Now, the same thing. Now this all balls back down to that digital Hollywood will get you fucked up. Parlay.
Bow.
No, let him speak. Homie.
Hey, yo, all about. Hey, listen. You know what? I'm gonna say this, man.
I want to hear what he say.
You know what happened with them? The videos got them to come to that shit, and them niggas is doing. Okay, so listen, all jokes aside, listen.
So in other words, you saying if he would never took them videos, the people would have never went to the jump off.
Wait, he calling them a
Let me get 2 minutes. Let me get 2 minutes.
I'm trying to figure out what he's saying.
Let me get 2 minutes. The same way we just listened to that, because I was telling y'all, listen to it. The same way we just listened to that. Let me say something, because you honestly, respectfully, whatever, you played yourself playing that. I understand you just got out. I understand you new to YouTube. All you had to do was go and read the comments, right? So that's the South Boston Smoke Shop. This is the article of King Smoke Shop in Southie. They got hit with a sting, right? And they put my name in it, saying I got booked and the owner got booked. Can y'all see the two names at the top right there?
A little bit. Yeah, I can see it a little bit.
Yeah, can you try to say them? Because they some Indian names.
Let me see that shit.
It says King Smoke or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, King Smoke Shop owner Tanvir Shah, 61, and Saqib Imran, 38 of Brockton, were both charged, right? I worked at the Boston Smoke Shop, not the King Smoke Shop. Them clips, they literally edited me into a news clip. My smoke shop was never ran through. When we were selling cards, doing the gifting, that was 100% legal in Boston. And they got the clips off my Instagram, which ended up getting taken down because they reported it, of me smoking outside the smoke shop. So if you go rewind it and pause it, I'm outside of the Boston Smoke Shop. That
it sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good.
They just clipped that whole shit. So look it up and find my name the same way it's in that video.
Hey Jay,
I'm
can I
getting wrapped up in some
so no, I'm gonna ask you a question. This is just real quick, and I want to touch on something. So you mean to tell me you saying that we smoking and you breaking down how would you able to sell weed illegally and the way you got by doing it and saying it on the internet?
It wasn't illegal. Man, we not in the South. We in Mass.
Just said, man, dude,
that's what gifting was. You buy a cartridge, you get a you buy a pen, you get
sister,
a
you need help?
cartridge.
Hold on,
that's what we did.
Help with her groceries.
We literally endorsed the shit and told everyone about it. It was a smoke shop. This ain't the South. That shit's fully legal up here.
Facts.
That's the job that I got out when I was making $15 an hour at a smoke shop.
So basically, so can I just say, so basically you just told me, so basically you were lying basically when you said the way that we used to get by being able to sell this and do all this, we had to do this and do that.
That was a mass loophole that wasn't illegal. That since they got shut
a mass
down.
loophole. Come on, bro. Is
it hard to understand?
Okay. Anyways,
so Google the same
like
case.
I don't know,
it shows my name in that video. Google it and look at my name. You gonna see two fucking Indians. Google the case right now. The same shit
Google it. Listen,
you can Google it and look it up.
Okay, now, hey, listen. Later on, I'll Google it.
Because if you go through the comments on that video, everybody's saying this shit clip. It's not hard to figure out.
Yeah, and if I go and check if it's clip, most of the time when I go clip on them bitches and I look back, 0 subscribers, a lot of bots. Not a bots. A lot of bullshit, because we all know they put bullshit.
So if
it's
a news video that was screen recorded, all
you that looked crazy though. That looked crazy. I ain't
gonna lie. So basically they edit that whole shit.
Yeah, so
they edited clips. Because I did an interview back in the day when I was growing weed, way before YouTube. They took that interview, they took my name, edited it on the piece of paper that says the fucking Indian name, and then took the videos off my Instagram and me at the smoke shop I worked at and try to put it in the same shit. And they try to make it one whole video saying, oh, 1090 Jake snitching on the weed owners and got them arrested. It says 2 people got arrested. They said my name was one. How does that make sense if I'm not in it? I worked at the Boston Smoke Shop on Dorchester Street, right by the Old Colony Projects.
So yours never got so brother, yours never got rated.
We never got rated.
So how did you get anyway, hey, brother,
how did I get what? Ask the question on my answer.
Wait.
I'm still trying
Darius, do you know for a fact that he got rated?
No, I do not. I gotta be a man. I do not. I just seen what's on YouTube. Like he pulls up on YouTube, everybody case. This public. I'm a real one. I'm gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't.
Yeah, nigga said it's public. Yeah.
Hey, man. He said he got a GoFundMe for victims, bro. I never knew that, bro. Hey, Jay, can I look at you, make you pick your head up? I never knew that, bro, and I salute you for that, bro. I never knew that, bro. And I applaud you for that. That you looking out for the victims and shit like that. You got a GoFundMe. I didn't know that you did shit for the community. I'm a man to sit up and tell you, I ain't know that shit.
Salute to that.
On every show, for every victim, he do that. Yeah, I watch his shows all the time.
I just want this.
It's 1090 Jake. You rocking with me or I'm rocking with you?
I'm rocking with y'all. Hey.
Thanks.
I want to know. Okay, look, and what I was mean by this, hey man, about putting in work.
What's that?
Can you read it?
I can't
Nah,
read
we
that,
can't
brother.
read. Nah, hell
My
no, we
eye.
can't read
So
that shit.
if you that same video you just showed, if you go to 1 minute and 41 seconds, it says King Smoke Shop owner Tanvir Shaw, and then it says Jacob Cherry of Dorchester, and doesn't even show an age. I'm trying to make it so y'all can see it the way I can see it, because this is what's in the video that you just showed, where they edited in my name. And then this is what's on the actual fucking news article of what it actually says and the actual names that are in it.
Yeah, what's that? I just see a picture of 2 white heads.
I'm trying to make it so you can read the names and you can see what it says. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see some dude with a big ass nose with a hat on.
All right, well, look at the words.
Yo,
that's why I'm saying anyway, it's like the whole. I understand you just got out. Maybe you're not gonna be able to peep something that's edited, but you could just Google that whole same shit and see everything that was in that was a dub.
Hey, hold on.
So now that shit was a double O banger then. Them niggas just pulled up some false shit like niggas be doing with false paperwork on motherfuckers.
Well, that's the power. That's the power of doing homework and something. That's the power of doing homework and even supporting certain people. You know, you got to do your own. Because you said you a big Hassan supporter, and then you found out yesterday he got fucked by a booty bandit, and he not.
Hold on. You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
But I got another surprise for you though, because people sent me shit about you before you ever got on their platform, so I already knew who you was, right?
Okay.
So this is somebody else that you supported on YouTube that you might not know about, which is all right. If you didn't know, you didn't know. You're gonna know after this though. But China, I think China knows who this is. China, you know who that is?
Oh,
Facts.
You know who that is? So they been.
I just came out. I just came out of prison, so I don't know these niggas.
Nah, I fully understand. But this is you in Pino's comments saying you fuck with the low. A white crip when you said ain't no white.
What?
That's
oh my God!
You're killing him! You're killing him! You're killing him! Stop!
Stop! He don't know.
He don't
even know. This is the video. See, I ended up getting 18 hours. I ended up getting 18 hours of Pino in the interrogation room snitching on everybody, black, white, male, female. So to see you supporting him and then calling saying I'm stacking when I got a viral video of him snitching.
Hey, can I say something? Peace on mic.
And you the number one coward. You got the number one comment, Darius. You got the number one comment.
Hey, Jake, I never knew that because I don't be digging into everybody. You right. Me being new on here. Hey, yo, I didn't see the viral videos of him snitching. Yo, I'm glad that you brought it. Hey, a nigga can be a man and say, hey, bro. I never knew.
But that's understandable though, and that's why it's more powerful for people like me and you. Even though you've been speaking down on me, it's more powerful for us to speak and get a mutual understanding of what the situation is.
Right.
That's growth in itself. Now, if you just goes, Jake a dub, he be stacking nines, but then you fucking with people that really got that on their name.
Yeah, that shit. Hey, yo, and I'm gonna say this like, man, hey, I fucked up. That's a dub. And Broward, I appreciate you saying some shit. Cause now I could call them niggas from Sunland and be like, yo, that nigga ain't what it is. I'm gonna go.
But see, they already know that though.
Hell no.
They already know that though. That's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm not coming on here.
That shit pissed me off, bro. That shit pissed me the fuck off, man.
Oh shit. Yo. This is one of those.
So that's why this nigga told me, he said, yo, Darius, digital Hollywood. Everything what you see is not what you think, bro.
That's what I call it. Digital Hollywood.
Hey, yo, compa. Yo, look, I'm gonna keep it fucking low. Yo, look, if he wasn't official, trust me, he wouldn't have been able to be up the block for me in the OVPs. You could take that with the people he was with.
And I'm a man. Hey, yo, hey, Jake, man. Hey, man.
This nigga got the number one comment
And
the
I did it.
P&O shit.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
and I'm thinking, because I don't go into niggas' case, I don't know. All I
and
know
your
is the
shit was
nigga.
long too. Your
Hey,
shit
yo,
was
the nigga
wild
hit me up
long.
talking about this nigga official nigga. Matter of fact, damn, I got this right here. I can show you, man. And you
that
know
nigga
what?
shit was wild long. Yo, let me see that shit again. He had a paragraph, Jake.
I'm not gonna keep doing
that
because
shit
I'm
was
not trying.
crazy.
The thing is, I'm not trying to make him look bad. I'm not trying to talk shit about, bro. I'm trying to show him, like, all
School
right,
him to the game.
homie.
School him to the
Before
game.
you
The
say I'm a
facts are facts,
dub,
homie.
get in contact with anybody that know me. Cause if you double R, you can make a call and what's up with 1090 Jake, and they gonna tell you about me. If you want to speak to the people that I was in prison with or before prison, because I've been pushing this shit since 2010, 2011. I went down in 2012. I got a whole history with this shit. I didn't start YouTube until 2019. You know what I'm saying? So it's like before you try to, this cracker this and he can't be blood and this would have happened. It didn't happen to me. You how you said, you know how this shit is behind the wall. It's grimy. That's why I put 1090 on my handle. I pop more billies than anything. Everybody knows
Hey,
in the
he
Florida
ain't lying.
DOC, the Billy's the deepest shit in there.
He ain't lying. Them night
They try to get everybody to roll over to that shit.
They try to gorilla
They
bang.
got undercover dragons. I apologize for using that word because we ain't supposed to use that word.
You good.
You can use dragons.
But that's more so. And to be honest with you, I never came across an 8 in prison. There weren't a lot of hurts in prison when I was in there. Times done changed now.
That shit when it came over. You ain't lying.
Times done changed now. But what I'm saying is, I would ask before you try to throw out all these allegations.
I'm trying to
try
find
to
the
get
message.
the contact first. That's why I thoroughly do my homework before I speak on shit. That's why I go off the paperwork. Because if anybody, even with the videos I do, if somebody tries to, bro, you said this happened in the thing, but that didn't happen. If the paperwork says it, that's what I'm going off. Because if you trying to correct it, you add an information that the law doesn't know. So let's not do that. We just gonna go off this fucking paperwork. But the same thing with everybody else. I could have said, he a dub. I never heard of him. But that ain't no real right shit to say. Just because I never heard of him. We never was at the same compound. We wasn't locked at the same time. It doesn't make sense for me to even put that on his jacket.
Salute to Angry Fan TV. Angry Fan. Salute.
Angry Fan in the building. What up, brother?
Salute.
Hey, brother. Hey, 1090, you said some shit. And I'm going to start doing my homework. But when niggas hit me up, it wasn't me. Niggas hit me up from the chain gang. I don't want to put the nigga out there, but damn, you really can't see it. Nigga hitting me up talking about he game. It says,
P&O?
Nah. Niggas from the chain gang, homie, from the chain gang, like, bro, never heard of him. Niggas hitting me up about 1090 J. I didn't know who he was. Niggas be watching his videos, but a nigga hitting me up, and I just came out of prison. Niggas still teach me how to use this.
How long you been down?
Me, I was down 7 years.
No, I'm talking about him, the one that hit you up.
Yeah, nigga hit me up and he was like, hold on.
How long he been down?
I thought you said 13 years yesterday.
This nigga, no, 6, got out and I did 7. 13.
How long he been down?
Oh, he been down about 14 years.
So what are the chances of somebody that's been down 14 years in the third largest prison system in the U.S. met me within the 3 years I was in prison?
Hold on.
Fact.
And nigga sent, damn.
We're not gonna be able to see it, so you might as well just read it.
Yeah, you might as well. We can't see it.
Nah, he sent them pictures of 1090 and shit like that.
He sent them pictures of 1090.
Nigga sent me. Hey, yo, Jay,
That's crazy.
So is those
trying to cuss around the black woman? I ain't trying to use because she's older woman.
So are those his prison pictures? You showing all those?
No, the nigga because them niggas got them tablets in there. So I've been trying to get people out. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that been juvenile sentenced. I've been just using my voice trying to bring them out. Niggas hit me up about this, so I'm looking. I'm like, he's like, bro, you got to get him, bro. He ain't this, bro. I was at this spot. I was at this spot. I said, bro, you was with him. I was there. You was at Sumner. You was there. Nigga hit me up, so I just made a comment and I spoke about it.
I've been doing this for about 3 years. Ain't not one person that was on a compound with me ever said anything negative about me. I was bringing them on I even interviewed my ops from Sumter when we were going through the Chicos.
Yeah, that shit's always happening. Don't racist that. Listen, but
now, everybody go to war. But what I'm saying is nobody was at a compound with me that spoke down on me, that ever said nothing about me. Nothing.
You don't know what, bro. Let me tell you something, brother. I could say the same thing about myself, but you don't know what the next person's saying behind your back, bro.
Well,
no
you
matter
gotta
what.
Just put the name out,
You
and
know,
I'll
man?
tell you if we was
You know
there
what I'm saying?
together. Because we all remember each other. My DC number C07652. Everybody knew who the fuck I was. Wasn't too many white boys claiming blood. Wasn't too many white boys claiming blood that was turf made inside of prison. I didn't go to prison and get brought home. I was doing this shit on the street.
Okay, if you were doing it in the street, I don't know if you was doing it in the street. I'm not here to say.
But that's what I'm saying.
Nigga,
Like, I
when
was
somebody
doing that
hits
shit
me up,
before I went
same
up the
way
road.
when somebody hits me up and brings me some information, I know they credible and they've been all through the DOC and they up there, and they've been on pounds with me.
So you trying to tell me the person who giving you this information is somebody up there?
Yeah, he locked in. He know that.
So he know him.
No,
So
he don't know him. But everybody, listen, he know in prison, this right here.
No.
Everybody know. If you did time, everybody will know you. If you know that, everybody gonna know. Everybody gonna know if you don't did time. If you know, you don't put.
So he know him. So 1090 gotta know him since he been in. That's
all
like
I'm saying is, listen,
in New York, if a person if you talk about Magoo, Dick Wolf, everybody who's a member know that person.
Everybody knows who Magoo, Dominican Magoo. Yeah.
All right. Do anybody know the person you talking about? In Florida. In Florida.
Yes. In the chain, yes. Everybody knows.
So what separates 1090 not knowing him, but everybody else know him down here? Do 1090 know him? Do he know this person you talking about?
He told me he don't know. Hey, yo, he do not know the person. Obviously, he don't, because he said he wasn't in those certain camps with him. You said you was in 3 camps, right? You said Sumter, ACI, and where else you said? Obviously, the Atlanta Receptor Center.
Lancaster, and then all the receptions
you went to,
in between.
Yeah, you went to Lancaster. That's a Chomo camp now. No,
it is. They shut down the YOs.
My nigga just went to the slab for wetting the Chomo up for having Walmart clippings of kids in his fucking photo album book. Yeah, it's fucked up.
So is this person Eshawn or he's in another
hood? He a Mo.
A what?
He a Stone.
252, man. Let's just keep it like that.
I thought the Moes was the Stones out of Chicago.
Nah. We say Moes because it is the Stones. You know what I'm talking about, but you know what the other Moes is. You know what they say, what's up, Mo? I ain't gonna say everything.
Okay, well, I got a homie all over my Instagram that I've been in contact with since ACI who's in that same shit. That's like this with me, and his name ring bells throughout the chain gang.
Okay.
The homie Savage.
There's a couple of Savages.
The young homie Savage that's in there on a body. He's been down for a minute.
But like I just said, there's a couple of niggas that's named
Savage.
If
you ask him about
homie that's been down
Savage
for a
that's pushing the same shit as him, he gonna know who the fuck that is. But yeah, 2-5, they all just got indicted.
Wow.
These comments is crazy.
Wow.
They biggest homies just got indicted. Like they whole shit just got shut down.
Man, I remember yo. Bad for they ass, man.
But you supposed to know this, right?
Yeah.
Ain't you stoned to the bone?
Who stoned? You talking about the Nova shit? We all know them niggas got indicted up right there in Brooklyn. We all know that.
But I ain't gonna front. You throw me off a little bit. You good content. But you throw me off a little bit.
All over the place, right?
I like it.
You know
all over the place.
You can hear me, China?
Yo.
It's the last time I was in New York. Me and Remy was at the club, and I was with one of the big apes in the club.
Facts. Yeah.
Hanging out. He copped us a bottle and everything. Like
that's what up. That's
so it's like to have another one hating and I'm hanging out with one of the big ones. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck going on?
That's good. Hey, let me tell you something. That's good and dandy, man. You got your paper up. Hey, you can hang out with niggas when you got your money up. You see it all the time. We've been in prison. You ever got the canteen and got the phones or they can booth a phone, they gonna bring them home. Let's just be honest, bro. What you talking about? Cause you just pop the bottle, nigga. Who get the fuck? It don't matter if you got money.
Hold on, niggas can booth a phone.
Man, he don't. Nigga, man, them niggas be boofing phones, nigga.
Nah, if you can boof a phone, you been getting one in your ass from a little boat. Ain't no way in the world. Yo. No way. I'll give fuck. How much Vaseline? What type of nasty shit is that?
Yo, dumb niggas. Yo, son. On everything, yo, these niggas be boofing phones.
Boof a phone?
Bro, boof phones, bro. Not just the finger phones. These niggas, they got little touch screens this big, bro. And
do you know what happened to your rectum if you put a phone or something?
Man, I don't even want to know.
I don't put a phone in your ass.
All I'm saying is this: you can hang out with an ape, you can hang out with guns, a nigga that gun knives and bullets. It don't matter. If you got a bag, anybody gonna respect you, bro.
So what you saying is one thing you is correct. If you do got the bag, you can have a fucked up history. You could be nobody. That's a fact. I stand on that. I know dudes right now with position that I know is a bitch, but just because they got the bag, they send these homies that motherfucking Western Union on JPay. They in that position. Now, I'm not saying, now the way how you saying it, you making it seem indirectly that the only reason 1090 Jake is who he is because he got the bag. That's what you saying?
Put it that way. He just said he popped bottles with his homies and he chilling with big guys. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, nigga, we know you got money. Okay, that's good and dandy. But anybody can go chill with a big ape if you
but I didn't say
if I'm chilling with Kanye West, Kim Kardashian gonna say, how you doing, to give me a kiss on the cheek too. I don't mean shit.
All right, so let me ask you, right? Because that's if you got a bag, you can get brought home. Now, Florida Department of Corrections, what do you got to do to be blood if you're black? That's it, right?
What do you got to do?
Black.
Hold on, really? He know that they just bringing niggas home behind the door in the box.
They be fucking boys. They be rats. They be pussy.
Wow.
What?
And they be banging blood.
No.
Listen.
He's
but
saying
they big and they bad and they black and nobody check into it, right?
Nah, niggas do get checked and niggas get their ass.
But them white gang members, when you got the white GDs or the white Bloods or the white Crips, you know they gonna go through it.
If they got their money, hold on. They sunstroke them, bro. Sometimes they don't gotta do nothing. Nigga would turn on you.
What I'm getting sunstroke for if I ain't had no money in prison? What am I getting sunstroke for if I didn't have money in prison?
Facts.
I didn't have money in prison. And I was slanging iron in prison. On homies too. Certified. So where I'm getting sunstroked at?
I don't know.
Not even to hate on this group of people, but I sent the Billy home from the O with a line on his fucking face at Lancaster.
You told me you did.
So where was I getting sunstroked? And that's what I'm saying. That takes me back to how can you make that allegation with no fact behind it? Because the same dude you said doesn't know me, but is just saying he don't know me. After that, you said, oh, he must have been getting this talk. He must have been getting played. He must have. How can you assume all these allegations? Because I could say you must be telling with fucking peanuts if you communicating with him. But that's an allegation.
Comment for somebody I never know. And I told you already, I didn't know that this dude, this white boy, was snitching. What you need to do, I'll joke aside.
Snitching and Hassan was getting
okay, you talking about Hassan, bro? I did not,
I still can't believe you said you saw niggas stuff with cell phones in their ass.
No, I ain't seen nobody stick shit in their ass.
They was definitely, if they took a cell phone in their ass, y'all was talking shit.
Some niggas, a majority of them that be doing it, all jokes aside, we all know, man, Chicos, they be boofing a lot, bro. Up there.
I never heard of it.
He know. They know that's the first niggas that he ain't gonna lie. Nigga, hey Jake, am I lying? Them niggas be boofing phones.
This nigga
them little flat phones they used to have. And
boy, y'all was talking a lot of shit.
I'm gonna be honest. Where I was at, because in the YOs, there ain't no cell phones.
Yeah, because
y'all was talking a lot of shit.
But motherfuckers just boofing dope, weed, all phones, everything.
Yeah,
like you have a hold down man, and that's the one that put it up their shit. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, he ain't.
But
He ain't
all right,
right. And a
so
lot
at
of
the
them
same
niggas
time, though, in New York, they wasn't putting razors up their ass with a straight.
Yeah, nigga, that putting knife. You ain't hear that nigga talking about
That's
yo,
all the
baby.
same.
I
But
heard
in
him
New
I
York,
thought the
they
now.
do that.
police was
I
But
coming
in
heard him
to get
Florida,
the
now.
knife
I
and
heard
in
of
crack him in
all
his
that.
Florida,
ass.
I
because
You
of
ain't hear
the
never
that
in
nigga?
my
politics,
life heard
if
no
you do
cell
that
phone.
shit in
Never
Florida, they
heard it.
look at you funny.
And hey, Jake, and that's why I understand that they do. They say when they go out to the rec yard, you know what I mean? They gotta put the razors, wrap it up. My uncle
Well,
used to tell me, yo,
on the
son,
West Coast in California, you got to put your paperwork in your ass and bring it out the wreck to
outside. They
show
gotta
them people
wrap it
you
up.
ain't a wreck.
You gotta wrap that bitch up
That's
in
just
ceramic and
that's some
They
prison
gotta do
shit.
all
It's
that
an
crazy shit.
unfortunate fact about prison. But another thing I wanted to jump into was
How you doing?
everybody talking about blood ain't for white people. Because that was another good topic that y'all had
Yeah,
brought
that
up.
was it. That was it. Yeah. We spoke about. That
Who
was a great.
said blood? Yo, who is anybody to say blood ain't for white people?
No. Yesterday, this where it came from. It derives from there. The origin, because I brought that up. The origin of blood, the foundation of blood. If you look back, it was never about white people being involved. They recently opened the door, not recently, but
nigga, wait.
I got a comment for that.
No, I respect that. I respect because no. You have the right. You have the right, and I want you to rebuttal off of this. If you look back in history and blood, our history codes and everything, it was never meant to say. It was never. I'm a brim. I ain't gonna say. Matter of fact, I was a brim on this motherfucker. It's brim revolution. It's black revolutionary. It wasn't white/black revolutionary. If you understand, when I came up under the U, under non-trade, when I first came in, it wasn't no white and black power going on. It was just straight black power. Now, once the years started elevating, because it was a time of point that people was allowing white bloods in, and they will fade them as quick as fast until the white blood started putting in more work than the black guys. And then they said, fuck it, what's the sense of us fading them and they putting in more work just as us? So they allowed them in. Now, if your story in the South is different than New York, I don't know. But I want to hear you. I know in New York, correctional facilities, when blood first came out, it wasn't for white people.
It was against oppression on the island that was going through.
In the origin of blood, just think about it. The origin of blood, Black Liberation Army, it doesn't say white Black Liberation Army. When that Watts riot and all that, it was black people fighting for black rights and all that. Yes, you had white supporters. But back then, you didn't have white bloods in California back then. Until years progressed it, now you got Asian Crips, But when Raymond Washington and them first started, they didn't even allow white people, white Crips to be involved in a movement.
You can't even come in the neighborhood.
That's a fact. Now, probably my teachings, because I wasn't there when it happened. You probably know something other than that, and you able to rebuttal that.
Well, the first thing I'm going to pop off with, right? I'm going to repeat what you said is, when blood was made, it wasn't made for white people, right? When blood was made, it wasn't made for New York either.
Yes, it was made only for California. Yes.
He got a point. He's right.
It started up in New York. And it was just a whole nother principle, right? So from everyone that I've spoken to in Cali, it was brotherly love overriding oppression and destruction. Now, bro was breaking down brotherly love, saying that doesn't mean it's speaking on a specific race. And this is what I said when we did the shit with Hassan. Facts. Philadelphia is the city of brotherly love. It was named that by William Penn, a white man. So brotherly love as a slogan was already being used without an actual race attached to it. I guarantee you that there was a fucking Asian blood or Asian Crip in Cali
back in the
before there was anybody in New York.
I don't know what the fuck y'all niggas be talking about.
Because all that shit,
I seen
everything.
So.
See, how bro said that's
you talking about a White Panther. El
No,
Capo.
I'm talking about
Nobody
blood,
never,
nigga.
nobody never seen.
All right,
about,
we gonna,
where the hell
But
blood
you know,
came
but
from?
you know, but
Where
you
the
know
hell
the
blood
white,
come
you
from?
know the
All right,
White
watch this.
Panther
Blood
Party.
come from?
You know the White
I never heard
Panther
of it.
Party was started in like '68.
Say that again.
The White Panther Party was started in '68.
And when the Black Panther Party started.
Must have been before that because the white one came after the
Thank
black
you.
one.
Thank you. After time.
But that means it still
After
predates every other thing. But what I'm saying is I guarantee you there was an Asian member of either Blood or Crip before there was ever one in New York.
Oh, facts.
Because
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna agree with that.
been
That's
around
they,
20
yeah,
years
yeah, you're right. You're
in
right.
California,
That's they shit, yeah.
and ain't nobody. So when Blood started out there, it started because of Crips. Crips was flipping everybody, so they started Blood, right, to fight back against them, right.
Facts.
It wasn't about we not letting them in the neighborhood. If you was in that fucking neighborhood, that's where you from. That's why if you go out there, they don't say, oh, what you bang. They say, where you from? And you going to say whatever block it is. That's why they look at us so confused. Because if they said, oh, where you from? And I say GKB, they say, where that's at? That's not a specific fucking block.
There ain't no hood. Ain't no neighborhood.
That
They
ain't a neighborhood. Everything
right,
over here is
a whole
a
different
neighborhood
politics.
based. Everything out there is.
Yeah,
They
that's
got
a whole
a
different
white
politics.
Crip on death row from out there who's one of the most famous white Crips that was from whatever block he from and knocking shit the fuck down. Caught like 3-4 murders.
That
Ain't
ain't
nobody
that dude.
telling him shit. And he been in that motherfucker for him. He like 40, 50 years old.
Yeah, I
so
never
it's
knew
like
that,
if
man.
that's the history over there, we can't ignore that, right? So for me being me and my history, right? Who'd I reach out to? I reached out to Quell. The one that was coming up with this shit.
Almighty.
All right, what's the hitman? That shit ain't nothing. Motherfuckers talk about race. He named the white blood. I forget his name. Irish or some shit in the chain gang in New York that's tearing shit the fuck up. He's like, yeah, people want to say ain't no white homies. They don't ever mention him.
Yeah, but some people don't know a lot.
For me, it's the watering down of everybody is bringing their own thoughts, principles, and beliefs into blood. And creating their own line and creating their own this and create. Nah, I think like this, so I want to do it like this. I want to be more on the Islam shit. I'm gonna take some more shit from the Moors, from the Stones. I'm gonna go in and run my whip like this. Versus this whip, we gonna run this whip like this. That's where all the different shit. That's where all this different shit come from.
Now, can I ask you?
Love, Love, Soul, the 5 points. So all that shit came from Chicago.
Yeah, you're right. People's Nation, brother.
So now, that's people that wanted to include that inside of their shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got homies that want to be on the upliftment on that tip. You got homies that just want to gang bang. You got homies that just want to get money. But at the end of the day, where did black leaders of our days come from? Because everybody I ask in California, they never fucking heard of it.
The black leaders of our days, they never heard of that saying?
Who wrote that down? Like, who stamped that? I don't know it. It's not my generation. I'm 28. I know you said we the same age, but you like
I'm 36. I'm 36.
I'm 28. You know what I'm saying? So I was 18. See, when you also say people didn't know me in prison, I was 18, 19, 20. I was a kid in prison around grown fucking men. Still respected. That's how old I was when I was in there. When I hit ACI, I was the second youngest on that compound. I was a real jit in prison. Younger than a motherfucker. I also heard you say, oh, 1090 Jake was never a shooter. He robbed somebody for a gun. I also looked your shit up. You're a serial burglar. You weren't.
You damn right.
So I don't understand why you gonna say I'm not
going through windows.
Listen, at the time when I was in the streets, because he ain't gonna tell you the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know the whole thing.
Okay, but
I saw all the charges. I think your last burglary was in 2015. That's when I
came.
My last burglary. No. To get it right. Now I'm gonna break down my case, and then we're gonna talk about your case because they said you robbed your family member. Now listen. My last case, nigga. This is how real it gets. This is what happenens when karma comes back and when you do a lot of fucked up shit in your life. Me trying to outdo somebody because I came on buying stolen property, and the nigga that was buying the stolen, selling me the stolen, he knew he was taking that, and they were watching him. And when they grabbed me, I kept my mouth shut. And you know what them crackers did? They didn't even hit me for the burglary. They dropped all the charges and hit me with the pettiest one and hit me with the Violent Offender Act. I mean, the Felony Offender Act. They did some fuck shit because the other county was whispering, get this nigga, because we've been wanting him. So we can't get him on this. Now, listen.
So you be sneaking in people's windows?
No, I ain't sneaking in nobody when they trying to go. So you trying to clown. I ain't
No,
never
I'm trying to.
That's what a burglary is. That's what a burglary
That's what a
is, dog.
burglary is.
Nah,
that's
nah.
some
They
sneaky.
said he was breaking the glass doors with the fucking.
All right
rocks.
then. So thank you, because I ain't
With
sliding
a rock?
in. No, I ain't going through the
With
beach
a
like
rock?
that. This nigga said to the rock.
With a
But
rock.
I'll say this though, right?
Facts.
Nothing in my history is hidden. Before I ever did a video on anybody else, I did a video on my case, on my paperwork on the streets, on my case in Boston. I even got my prison DRs and did a video on that. The person that I robbed was my aunt's girlfriend's brother.
That's a lot of different
member, but that's what that is. So I hit his house for 15 guns. That's how I got all the guns, and then later got caught with one of the guns. That was my case.
Hey, Jay, can I ask you a question? Man, forget all that. Listen, because you were talking about white blood. I just want to ask you a question. You don't understand why some people will come out and be like, damn, there's a white blood, and some people feel like there's a little. I'm not saying just you, but some people feel like, damn, because a lot of black people feel like niggas get infiltrated too easy. We're not just saying that you is this and that with you, but this is how a lot of people feel. I'm not the only one that said that. There's other people that say the same thing. And not just specifically, I'm not just saying you, but there's a lot of people out here that get on the internet, talk about us and what we got going on in the hood, the poverty and the pain and going out. And I just found out, brother, that you got to go fund me. I applaud you, because that's what we fucking need, bro. But there's a lot of these niggas that get up here, break down like Jumper and all the motherfucking shit. And I think that's the one who put your video clip and snippet that clip, bro.
Hey, yo, Darius, I don't mean to cut you off. Do you know he got do you know he got black kids? Do you know his mom's is from the island? You know that? Do you know his brother is black? Do you know that?
Who?
Houdini. Him.
That nigga said Houdini. Man, hey, listen, brother. Hey, you can have you can have white, black kids, but some people still gonna feel some type of way, bro. No matter what.
That's what I call. Remember what I said? Niggas.
When y'all when y'all spoke on the topic of race wars yesterday, saying, "Oh, Jake gonna be with the whites, I'm gonna leave my family." How that work?
Who said that shit?
Y'all yesterday, when y'all was speaking on race wars, what would happen if there was a race war? Who's everyone gonna go
Basically.
See, I was in prison for them 5 a.m.s when I'm standing with the homies. What's different? It's easier being a white blood out here than it is in there. So what's different?
That's real shit.
My girl, Trinidadian and Cape Verde. And Cape Verde is a little island off the west coast of Africa. My daughter mixed. My stepmother, Barbados. My fucking 2 half brothers mixed. Like, yeah. So it's like cookouts, all that. I was been doing that.
Yeah, you guys good.
But that's what, and then how you brought up, I heard you rob the
ham
family member. What a lot of people don't also bring up is after I made my money back on YouTube, I sent him 10 bands. I went in my paperwork and looked up the value of everything that I stole after 15 guns and everything else. And it was just a little bit over 9,000. So I rounded it up to 10 bands, shot that to my aunt, and she put that in his hand. I didn't get on the phone with him and ask for a thank you. I just corrected my wrong. A lot of people don't bring that up neither.
I never knew you did that. That's something that you need to start bringing up.
When people are angry that
that's why sometimes when you don't know things, you shouldn't. When you don't know things, right? You gotta stay in your lane and try to find out first, then bust them.
I'm not saying they're wrong for voicing this opinion, but a lot of people will bring up, including you, if I walked around the projects with that chain, one of my own people gonna come flip me. First off, get the chain. Worry about being able to drop 100,000 instead of worrying about what the fuck's gonna happen when you got that 100,000. Because realistically, if you got $100,000 on your neck, why are you even in the projects? I popped out to show love. Because if I didn't, I'm too Hollywood, right?
Yeah, you just answered your own question.
I'd be too Hollywood, right? But if you saying one of your own people would knock you off if you had the same chain, what the fuck that got to do with me?
They'll do the same thing to you. You just got a bunch of people. You ain't gonna walk by there by your goddamn self. You got a lot of people around.
Do you know where I was at?
The money, my man just said you were not too far from the projects in his block.
Do you know what GKB is? Do you know the significance of them buildings?
GKB land.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So why the fuck am I getting knocked off on that block?
Bro, that happens to anybody, man.
It didn't happen to me.
Because guess what? You got a lot of money, you got money, and you got niggas all around.
How is the money stopping anybody? Because we didn't have no security.
He was around.
He was around. Yo, bro. He was around real tight.
Hold on.
Let's be real. You're not gonna walk around that bitch with no security by yourself with that chain. You got a lot of people behind, and you got the bag, and them niggas got you like, you know, he got the bag, man. We taking it with. Come on, you know how that is. Come on, man.
Why would I line myself up to walk through any projects with $100,000 chain?
But everybody got their own agenda, man. This man got money. This white boy, yeah, he got money. I'm coming from prison, man. Yeah, bring him with us, man. Hell yeah, nigga. That's just gonna be real. What it is, you know that shit. You
saying he paid his way. You saying he paid his way.
So China,
everybody know.
China and Harlem. Remember when y'all first made the video before we had spoke? You said, "Oh, how come Jake ain't doing this for nobody? How come Jake ain't doing this? How come Jake?"
Facts.
So if all that's going on, who's benefiting? Who else you seen me with a chain like this?
Facts.
Who's benefiting? Where's all the money going? If I'm lying in their pockets, where it's at? Where's the money?
Listen, like I said, he could look.
I don't know.
If he wasn't around no real rights, he couldn't have walked through. He couldn't have been where he was at.
Which one of y'all gonna walk through them projects with $100,000 chain on Dolo? Which one?
Who? Which one of who?
Which one of all y'all gonna walk through them same projects with $100,000 by yourself?
I'll walk through that. I could walk through.
I'll walk through them.
I could walk through those projects.
I'm not. I will. How can you talk about legend, nigga? I will.
China won't. Niggas will smoke you, nigga.
I'll go through any project.
I don't know about
I'll go through anywhere with my shit on.
Listen.
I'm going. Yeah, I ain't speaking for nobody, but me, I'm going anywhere with my shit on. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Y'all niggas is lying. Y'all niggas is lying.
I'm
a real nigga. I'm a real nigga.
Not everybody playing them games.
No way. Listen, there's no way I'm walking through anywhere.
No, it's stupid to do it. No, it's stupid to do it. No, it's stupid to do it. Of course, it's stupid to do it. But what I'm saying is, if I need to go somewhere, I'm going.
That's my point, though, right?
That's what I'm saying.
So listen. If I ain't linked up with none of that, if I just pulled up on that block with that chain on and got robbed, everybody would be up here laughing, saying you stupid.
Yeah, facts.
But then, but you got a bag, you got people protect. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
It's what you're supposed to do.
I'm moving.
You're supposed to do that. You better move accordingly.
But don't just
gotta move accordingly.
Like that, you walk through that bitch like you dun with nobody there. Because it's not.
Is that what you said?
It's not like that, my nigga.
But is that what I said, or is that what you said? Who's projecting that? Me or you?
Nigga, it's facts. Even the man to say ain't nobody gonna walk down in a project with $100,000, especially a white boy, and not from that neighborhood. Nigga, that shit is straight comida, un plato.
And what you said yesterday was if you did that, you would have got knocked out.
Everybody, man, you just see what happened to these celebrities.
So what's the point of singling one person out if you're saying it's everybody? That means you would have to do the same thing that I did.
Then I just say, bro, I wouldn't do that because I don't want that 1090. I don't care about the jewelry 1090. All I want is the property. I want my respirations. I want to build the neighborhood. I want to put back to the fucked up shit I did 1090.
You got your respirations or reparations when you took it out trying to get house.
Yeah, and you're right. And I was a fucked up little nigga that was doing fucked up things.
You was a grown man. You 36. How old you was back then?
Nigga, back then, nigga, I was in my 20s, nigga.
I'm 28 now. You was that age doing licks.
Nah. I was 28 when I got out of prison last time. Let's get it
36 right
Come
now.
on, man.
So how long you been out? You just got out.
Man, I got out on January 1st, nigga.
That don't even line up. Just like you saying your boy's been down for 14 years.
Hey, yo, this is crazy.
How he been down 14 years? We couldn't even have been at the same compound.
Hold on, you ain't making no sense. Trying to play word
I was at if you was older than 19. You couldn't be at Lancaster if you was older than 24.
I never said. Listen, see that's how you.
That don't even add up.
Hey, Grim, you see what he doing? That's how they play my game. But you can't. Hey, 1090 J, you can't do that with me, brother. You can't do that with me. Now let me break something down. Nobody said we was in the same compound. I wasn't no red hat. I wasn't no yellow hat. And the difference between me and you, as soon as them crackers would have smacked me on the compound, I'm going all in. Because I'm not like the rest of y'all. I don't cuff up, nigga. VR show you that. I get gas, nigga. Bring me the gas. So that's all that. That's that ignorant fuck shit. What I'm saying, brother, is this. I don't care about your chain. I don't care about, but we all know if one of us, because Brim said stop bullshitting, we walk down that street, nigga, anybody gets smoked.
Anybody can get smoked. That's right.
And you bringing up an old, my nigga, we all did dumb shit. We all, it's about what we gonna do now. Only thing I'm just saying, okay, I didn't know you had to go fund me. And what I meant by, if a person is in a black gang, and what I meant by they gotta work harder, I'm not just saying by putting in fucking work, especially out here, fuck the knife. You're not value to me in jail. You more value for me out here. So we could build something. I would, if I knew and we were homie, I would have been like, homie, I'm trying to start this. I'm trying to do this. What you trying to do? Well, there's some land over here for 85 grand. They want 17 down. I want to buy that. What you want to do? Man, they got some prefabricated homes or these things that's going down in Ali's Express, whatever. They want me to do this. I want to put these prefabricated homes to start a restaurant. But I want to do this. So when these niggas get out of prison, because they were fucked up by the OGs, they gave me gun and told me to do something because they were too pussy to do it and fucking ruin me because I didn't know the life that I see now. And I want them niggas to come out so they can have something. Fuck the jewelry. Fuck the chains. If you sold dope before and you fuck, nigga, they used to buy chains at the Magic Mall. Two niggas just got killed in Orlando over there. Niggas used to buy chains. Fuck all that shit. As slaves, nigga, what Cameron saying back in the days on that Clue album? Back then we were slaves, whips and chains, expeditions. All I see is whips and chains. That shit slave shit. That shit is slave shit. That shit around my neck, nigga. I don't want that shit around my fucking neck, nigga. I don't even like a tie, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Respirator, let's do something, man. Let's do something. Let's build something. Fuck all that ignorant shit. Let's build something. We got all this platform, like he said, and he showed love. Yes, they trying to bring me show love. Niggas hit me up like, bro, that was good. Show love. And I told you as a man, 1090 Jake, man, I didn't know what you did. Hey, man, I told you. I apologize, nigga. What more do you want?
He want $2 in the hero, nigga.
Hey, but at the same time, I appreciate that. And just like you saying, let's build and everything else, I could have got in contact with you privately. Nobody would have made money off it, but instead I hit up bro. I know bro got a platform. Let's do it on this platform. If it's gonna bring views, it's gonna do something in their pocket. If they're gonna be able to do something with it, all right, boom, we're gonna do it like that and make it profitable.
And I tell you, nah, man, bro got some straightening. He came and told me, hey, this is what it is, and I told him how he feels. It's just point blank. But I'm just saying, let's build something, man. Fuck all that. I didn't know, nigga. I wake up and and niggas put me on a Hassan Campbell. The brother got some knowledge. I don't know about his extracurricular.
What make you like Hassan Campbell?
Listen, hold on. See, let me break it down. I didn't know about this. So, I started thinking. You made me go back last night, and I seen the Bambaataa shit. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm from. Yo, I grew up in Parkchester. I went to St. Helen before I met you. All right.
Yo, you know pardon self. What up with the chat? What up? Shout out.
Big Dice in the building. Salute.
Yo,
Big Dice in the building.
One thing I will say, I stay on point. One thing I will say, personally, I don't know 1090 Jake, but I follow him also, and he always has information that's already known. And one thing I'm gonna say, I seen somebody in the chat say, Albany project's not like it used to be. Let me tell you something. I'm from Utica Avenue, and in that picture where he had on his thumbnail, he's standing with Sport Low. When he was a low life, now Bloody Sport, and my stepson Xavier. So let me explain something to you. Something got to be solid about the cat. Because let me tell you something about Albany Projects, bro. I don't care how popular who you are.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas
it's Brooklyn. No, you say it. It's Brooklyn.
This is what I'm saying. Yo, bro. This is beyond Brooklyn, bro. This is beyond Brooklyn.
It's grimy in Brooklyn.
Jake, the next time you speak to Xavier, tell him you was talking to Dice, so he'll tell you what it is. If that man was standing in front of Albany Projects, comfortable like that, he right. Because let me tell you something, Sport, Xavier, rest in peace, Ring Dog. I'm from the era when Divine was out there, and Divine is Dominican with 100,000 on his neck by itself. And what China was saying was, knowing who China is, China could walk through the P's with 100,000. I could walk through the P's with 100,000, but it's going to be a door. It's going to be a door that's going to be open. Because it's about, out of 10 niggas that know, quote unquote, what's going to be the repercussions of playing with one of us, it's going to be 5 of them that going to say, yo, them niggas put in 100,000 worth of work, and more. And them niggas is love, don't touch him. Then it's gonna be 2 to say, quote unquote, well, you know, the niggas is a little older. And then it's gonna be 3 to say, yo, fuck that shit, man. I need that food. So I'm gonna make a phone call and I'll be in Albany Projects. You understand what I'm saying to you? Ain't nothing sweet about Albany Projects. Shout out to 1090 Jake. Word up. Shout out to 1090 Jake and the whole chat.
Yeah, whoever's on the chat that said that the Albany Project, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man, that's just Brooklyn.
Yeah, let me tell you something. It's parts of Brooklyn. Let me tell you something. It's parts of Brooklyn is dead pussy too. Brooklyn,
yeah, no, you know where them other Jews like where the Jew block is. Like my girl, she used to live right there in the South Side by the Jew block and Thompson Housing Project.
But I'm telling you something about Crown Heights. Crown Heights, home of the most vicious fist fights way before the guns. Ain't too much pussy in there, bro.
They want to know where 1090 Jake is from. He's from, if y'all don't know, follow his podcast. He got a big podcast for those who don't know who he is. I'm surprised people acting like they don't know, but I think he's from originally from Boston, right? 1090.
Hell of a journalist.
I was born in Malden, which is right outside of Boston. I moved down to Florida when I was 13, so really I feel like I grew up down there, jumped off the porch down there. When I got out of prison, I came up to Boston. I've been in Boston since.
Yeah, you grew up in Juke City, right there in Tampa.
Yep.
Right there, but you used to be on Ybor City and hanging out.
Oh, you know when they
I know Tampa, so he knows.
Tampa lit. Everybody from the O on his side come to Tampa because the clubs in Tampa open later.
Yeah, and then people from Tampa go to the O, and people, people go to Tampa too. You know,
I was in the Orlando juvie. I was in E2. I went through that shit.
Oh, you talking about the mod, the old mod?
Yeah.
Right there on Bumby. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. What is the man? Fuck all that, man. Like I said, he already got it straight. You already clarified. I'm saying, what do we move on from? How do we build each other? How do we build these kids so they won't end up like how we did? How the fuck we did? Because them older niggas are fucking, them same niggas on the street, and my uncle, one of them, when I go back up north, still doing the same shit, came out of prison, his fat ass, ain't doing shit. And all I could do, and like my cousin, they ain't doing nothing. And they ruined my life.
Sometimes, listen, you can't force.
What can we do?
You can't, I'm starting to realize you can't force grown men to do something that ain't within them. Like everybody, like YouTube, everybody can't be welcome to digital Hollywood and be successful in this.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody can't live to see 100. Some people gotta die at 25, some people gotta die at 50. This is just the way how the world is. What you gotta do is you got to find a collective few who relates to you. A collective few who relates to you. And y'all could grow together. You can't save the world. This is the problem. A lot of people is trying to save the world. And by you trying to save the world, you might kill yourself.
That's a
You
fact.
might stress yourself up. Facts. You right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I realized I got to put myself around people who want to be successful and who is already successful, so I could get there. Now the motherfuckers below us, like yesterday we was talking, bigger platforms don't uplift the platforms under them. But I thought about that last night. You can't grab anybody. You gotta watch. You gotta see what's their potentials. You got like him. I'm surprised 1090 did your history. He pulled up everything.
I already knew he was gonna do that. Hold on.
That just surprised me.
And that's why, hey, guess what? And that's what you're supposed to do. He's a journalist. And I expected that. I already knew that when you called me and I was on the workout bike, I already knew this was gonna happen. You expected. That's just you gotta it's just life, and that's especially in this game right here.
But I'll say this too, right? Like when you be saying, what can we do to build? One of the first things, and I feel like it's one of the main things a lot of people fuck up with when it comes to YouTube, is instead of reaching out and trying to do this and that, the first thing somebody does, pretty much the same thing you did with me, is, hey, he ain't that, I'm this. Look at me. Because what the comments that you left on multiple channels was, oh, 1090 Jacob Dub, I'm the big 8 behind the wall. This is who I am.
You was the big 8?
The big 8?
What people are doing
is... I ain't gonna talk all that because we just ain't gonna talk all that shit no more. Because even yesterday you were like, I ain't trying to say too much. So let's move on. And you right. Next time, we could just say it like this, because we just merry-go-round it. Next time, take my black ass, take my big lifted ass, and do some fucking research. I ride my damn
shit.
self. I would take my big lifted ass, la bemba mia, and spend that means my big lips, and I do my research. I didn't know that you did. You had to go fund me, and that's good. Did you did that? The rest of them people that ain't doing that and just paying attention to this, man, y'all need to stick. See how you leading by example? I'm a man to sit here and say, hey man, I apologize. I should have never been that. I don't even know who did.
And then another thing to go off of what China was saying, at the end of the day, money ain't for everybody.
Basically,
I can give somebody 10 grand and watch them fuck it off.
Yes, you're right. It happened a lot of times.
It's gone. See, I'm about to see what happens. See, one of my homies that I was in prison with, I was at ACI with 2014, 2015. I'm about to fly down and pick him up. He's getting out of prison. So I got a little situation for him. I got a bag for him. I got everything for him because I'm gonna give him everything I didn't have when I got out. I didn't have a home. I didn't have a home when I got out. That's why I came up to Boston. Because I didn't want to go back to Tampa and see the people I knew and look like a fucking bum and feel like I need to play catch up and go do some shit that would have landed
back. That's exactly how it happened.
So I went to a city I don't know nobody in. That way, when I feel broke as fuck, I don't even know nobody. I don't care. And I got my shit together. But when he come home, I already got a bag for him. What he does with that, I have no control over. It's 100% on him. But before I leave and fly back up here, he gonna have a bank account set up. He gonna have money in the bank. He gonna have a phone. He's gonna be able to pay for the phone. He gonna have money for rent. He gonna have whatever the fuck he needs, all his clothes. I'm not gonna let him pay for none of that. I'm gonna get all that for him. And whatever he does with that, he does with that. It's either sink or swim.
Man, that nigga
that's right.
I can't
excuse me.
the
dude just popped out
and bless everybody because we know
it's Georgia. Everybody got open carry. Nigga just opened his trunk. We're going to the house. I seen an AR, so you know that shit kind of.
Yeah, that's
on point.
Yeah, nah, they in Georgia, nigga, these niggas, you know, open carry. Everybody.
All you need is an identification card.
Yeah, these niggas got guns everywhere. This nigga just opened his trunk, and nigga had a big ass chop. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Facts.
You know what I mean? But you said some right shit. Because a lot of people, money ain't for everybody. How many times we, especially using the dope game, you try to put your best friend, here's this ounce of coke. It happened to me here, bro. You come back on the block to check on him, and he like this. Be like, bro, where the money at? man, we got a couple serves though. How's it lit? Like, bro, and it happened to me plenty of times. Like, bro, you sniffing my shit, bro? Like, come on, bro, you sniffing my shit, bro? You got a daughter, I just try to put you on. Good. Now I just know that you can't fuck him. And like you just said, you setting them up with money. That's on him from there on to try to build from him. You know,
I want to ask the 90 Jake
you
something.
Basically, you taught him, you showed him how to fish, bro.
I want to ask you something. I want to ask 90 Jake something, right?
What up?
All right. How does it feel? What's the difference, even with friendship? Has anything changed from not having money to having money now? What is the friendship like? What is there any betrayal? Is there any cause that people hitting you in your DM saying, making it seem like you owe them? You know what I'm saying? Or
nah, nobody's ever said I owe them shit. It's a lot of new people that want to fuck with you. And you know, it's a lot of, yo, you think you can share this? Or yo, you think you get, oh, I'm fucked up, can you help? And I mean, bro, it ain't even people in my circle, it's random people.
Yeah.
People will search up my Cash App just to request money from it like I'm gonna fucking send it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to friendship, like, I don't act different. If anyone knows me in real life, I'm the same person I already was. Like, when you cop a chain and it's brand new for like a week. It's like when you come home, bro. When you come home, everything is brand new for about a month. Then you forget about everything you just went through. You're like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, with me, like, I still feel like I'm down to earth. That's how I ended up by the Albany projects. I hit Remy, yo, I'm hungry. Yo, it's a barbecue in the hood. I bet, let's go. Like what the fuck? I'm supposed to be scared to go pull up. Like, I was already doing this shit.
Facts.
So people that's never
you
seen
more
me
cautious
or whatever,
now?
it's like, oh, he just doing it now, but we was been doing this shit.
But is you more cautious now with your movements?
Oh, nah, I'm way more cautious. Everything I do, like when I do a big interview or whatever, I don't know if you've seen when I did the Fresh and Fit podcast down in Miami, but
Yeah, I think yeah.
So I had put a fucking team together. Everybody got a gun license. We had like 200 rounds in that building, ready for fucking anything.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Everybody around me got
man, that nigga was
05.
That's right.
Hey, so he was 050 for real.
Oh, he was on big time.
That's literally how you gotta be though, because you don't know who don't like you. You don't know whatever reason, anything like that. And that's why I always advise people like, don't do all that shit in real life. You know what I'm saying? We just keep it on the internet. Because in real life and how we're moving now, when I be putting these, because we almost got into a situation in Miami. The Lamb truck that I was driving, the tire went flat. So we had to pull up into a Cuban gas station or whatever. They took the tire off. So now we pretty much stranded. A black AMG pulls in and this lady starts recording me. And she got her man driving, but she don't say nothing. She don't say what's up. Can I get a picture? Nothing.
That shit would have spooked the shit out.
Drive off.
You know how it is down there, boy. Nigga,
15 minutes later, that same AMG truck pulls back in with another whip behind it. Whole bunch of people get out, like 10, however many people.
I'm shooting.
So they all get out. They staring at us.
By my life, that's just me.
The people I'm with looking at them. My homie Ratchet, he's licensed to carry. He pulls a fucking Draco out of the backpack. The other homie got his shit out. So everybody got their shit out like this is about to be a cowboy fucking showdown. And the Cubans working at the gas station started ducking behind the auto mechanic because they saw what the fuck was about to happen because they see us with the change. Ratchet got the jewelry on, the AP. And we standing there like, what up? It is what it, if somebody even fucking scratched their nose, we chopping their shit down. And vice versa. That shit would have been ugly on both sides. So it's like every time I move around, especially if it's for something big like that, or in a city I'm not from, when I did the no jumper interview, I had people inside with me. I have people sitting in the whip outside watching the exit.
That's
everything you gotta be on motherfucking point. And you know, that's the thing is how you can tell a lot of people be faking. You can't fake trauma. So if you've ever been hit up
talk
before,
your shit.
You gonna move a different fucking way. When I was in the chain gang, I got cut, I got fired up, I got poked up, and I returned that same energy on other people. But out here, you move wrong, you die. So you gotta move a certain way. But for me, I've always had a complex. I had a complex inside of prison. I remember hitting Canteen for the first time at ACI. I come back, a homie in Quad 3. Oh, yo, bro, can I hold? Man, fuck you. I don't even know your name.
I would have said the same
Let
shit.
you hold something? What the fuck I look like? When I hit ACI, when I got into my cell, I was closed custody. I'm in here with all the killers.
Yeah, you're a
Unless you
fofo.
want CM, ain't no, and look at Remy in the motherfucking chat. Shout out to Remy.
Remy, we don't want to hear your shit today, Remy.
But when I got the ACI and I hit my cell, I put my shit on my bunk and I waited at the door. I didn't unpack. I didn't make my bed because I'm ready for a TOH. I'm ready for somebody to try it. The homies came up and they were like, nah, you good. They already put word on the compound about who you is. The barber in confinement was at Lancaster with me. So everybody there already knew who I was, but I'm still standing here. I make my bed after they say I'm straight. I'm still waiting for it. The TOH never came at the adult camp. Nah, homie, you straight. And then we sit down at the table, and there's a Billy named Teardrop, little teardrop on his face. He's like 6'3", 6'4". Start talking about his case, whatever. He got comfortable after a few days, playing cards, tells the case about how he did a home invasion and put the gun in the girl pussy. That same night, I went off in the cell with a poker and said, yo, strap up, get your shit. We gonna lock in. That was the first adult I ever extorted on a compound. I heard that shit. I'm like, how the fuck y'all letting him bang and shit? Nah, ain't going for that.
That's a double O. That's a dog.
So my homie that's about to come home
you better not
was
come on
there when we did that. I had Teardrop paying me from another dorm. So when people say I'm the one that was getting extorted, I was the one making sure I fucking ate something. I really did this shit behind the wall. One of the youngest on the compound. I felt like I had to. Because everybody gonna look at me like, oh, this a white boy. I bet. So one of y'all ass get popped. And then ain't nobody gonna all right. And this is just how it fucking goes. You can't get comfortable at no compound.
You can't get comfortable at no.
You gotta do what the fuck you gotta do.
Yo, being from Brooklyn, I don't even understand how they even look at your color, my gangster, because number one, and you know this shit, China, Harlem, everybody on this panel notice, we from a mixed pot.
Facts.
I grew up with crazy with Anthony Shelmani, Italian,
Man,
Puerto
man,
Rican,
people
Dominican,
racist, man. Them
Haitian.
people listen, he'll tell you down south, but it is real racist. And you won't believe this. And I'm gonna just tell you the fact, and he'll tell you the Hispanics are more racist than anything, bro.
What?
I'm in North Carolina. I see what goes on
in
down
Florida
there.
prison, he'll tell you. Am I lying, Jake? They will tell you again. He gonna tell you the truth.
You got a lot of Hispanics that don't.
They
fuck.
do
You got
not,
a lot
bro.
of Hispanics that'll side with a white before they side with a black.
North Carolina.
But now the ones from Miami,
that's how it is, bro.
The ones from Miami, they gonna say the N-word. They gonna have golds in their mouth, but they still might trip off that race shit.
And guess what? And like I said last time, what we did on compounds, if you don't consider yourself, you ain't saying nigga. That's just what it is.
I'm not gonna lie. I was saying the N-word in prison.
Nigga, everything, all them niggas be saying that shit.
I got into it with the Muslims behind that shit, and we
they ain't gonna play that.
About that.
The Hebrew, the Israelites, and God bodies and that, bro. I seen a white dude with the 5% book, and one of the God body took that from his. Hey man, he's like, bro, you ain't supposed to have this.
But see, I'll say this though, right? One of my bros, his name Goo, Daytrick Johnson. He's in prison still. He's the one that got hit with the robberies out of Broward County, and a sheriff ended up getting killed. It's the only unsolved murder on a law enforcement officer in the state of Florida. He been down for a minute. When we was at ACI, somebody came onto the compound. They said the same, a lot of what you been saying. They said, oh,
050.
Goo
It's
pointed
Florida
me out.
in the building, Miami.
That's the white homie right there. And
salute,
motherfucking,
hey, I want to
ain't no white homies.
Y'all know
I want to say something to about. Nah, I just be, I fuck with the movement. You in Harlem Legend TV. You know what I'm saying? It's Miami in the building.
Man, heavyweight man, Dade County.
I just want to check on
Florida,
something
bro.
about Zopound, Big C's in the building. But
Martin,
something about you were saying, China, on 1090 J, right? About open cases. If you go back to his video about the rapper from down here in Miami, Wavy Navy Pooh, bro, you spoke on a lot of shit that the police don't even know. You involved in other street shit that other dudes got going on. And, bruh,
you
speak
Navy
on a lot of shit that's not supposed to be spoken.
So you from Miami?
Wavy Navy Pooh.
You from Miami?
That's a rapper. That's a local rapper.
I'm from Miami.
Down there.
Who is Navy Pooh?
Yeah.
He was signed to QC.
He got killed in a shooting.
He got killed.
So, what you said? What did 1090 do wrong?
1090 J. He spoke on a lot of shit where he implemented a lot of dudes on a lot of shit that the police don't know about. Still on open cases. A lot of unsolved murders and all. I'm from Miami. You know what I'm saying? I watch you 1090 J, but that shit that you did with Poop, Wavy Navy, and Ferrari Fred, you spoke too much.
Oh, you talking
got
about
a
Rari?
little too much into details, not to be in the streets. Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? These niggas who I growed up with.
He from Dade now. Can I say something? You remember when Rick
hold
Ross was
on. Hold on.
Rari from my hood.
I'm trying to hear this.
Rari from my hood. You feel me? Rari from the Scots before he moved to the Poke and Beans. You know what I'm saying? Down the street from the Poke and Beans. You know what I'm saying? Our neighborhood got closed down and Rari moved over there in his adolescent years. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he got his name from. But it's certain incidents that happen, street shit that, real niggas not gonna speak on.
Yeah, that shit publicized though, bro. Every
shit
case that he had, all the murders that he was accused of, that's all documented.
What happened, Legend?
They were sliding on each other on Instagram and posting the shit. That shit's been on YouTube for years. Nah,
bro, you spoke on all type of shit, bro. You spoke on Garfield and all this. Man, look here. You saying, oh, he beat the case and got out of jail and went and did something to his ops and all this other shit. The police don't know this. People don't know this. You on the internet saying too much.
Everything that I got in that case was online. It's all out
Nah,
there.
bro,
I
that
can
wasn't
even
on
go as far as
online.
showing you where I
That's
got
an
it off from.
unsolved. That's the unsolved case. That wasn't online.
Unsolved cases still
That's
get
an
posted.
unsolved
It's still
case,
gonna
bro.
describe everything that happens. Every unsolved case, he's beating murders.
You letting know what happened, who did what, how.
That's what's in the report.
It ain't no witnesses. You telling who the co-op was. Nah, that's not what's in the reports. If that's what's in the reports, the man would be behind bars.
Have you seen the reports?
So this person ain't behind bars?
I'm from the neighborhood, bro.
You haven't seen the report though that I saw.
Nah, this person not behind bars. He done beat off type of. He done beat little shit from back in the days when he was younger. You know, he had a code D. You know what I'm saying? So you know, once he got out, he handled up. He did what he had to do. But this, the police and them don't know about this. But 1090 Jake, you all on the internet talking about this situation.
So let me say this.
Like
thing.
they could come pick a nigga up right now that they behind that.
How did I find out then? If I'm not from Miami,
I don't know how you find out, but it's certain.
It's on the internet.
You're not from Miami, bro. You're not from Miami.
What's the rapper from Miami that just got locked up in Atlanta with Lucci?
If you was from Miami, you would know what's the other rapper name.
You know who I'm talking about though, right? I'm not from Miami. He got a brother, they twins, but you know
who you talking about? Who you talking about?
I don't remember his name. The one that got locked up in the YFN Lucci case.
Messing with
he from the Beans.
The young nigga who fucked around there from the Beans and got caught up with CP3.
Okay, no,
that's
CP3
what you talking
who
about.
I'm talking about. CP3 who I'm talking about. You know CP3 obviously, right?
It was two of them that got caught up in that shit. Him
right,
and
one of them died, and then CP3, yeah. But I don't spoke to CP3.
I know exactly who you talking about.
I don't spoke to CP3's mother. I don't spoke to Ryrie. I've spoke to them. I just told you, Ryrie followed me on the gram, so I don't understand how anything I said could be against the same people I done spoke to.
Fact.
Everything I get is from offline, bro. I see the report.
Certain shit real niggas not speaking up on, man. That wasn't in no reports, bro.
Then how would I know?
I fuck with 050. I watch y'all boys all the time. By me seeing that China pulled you up today, and bro, what's your name with the red and blue hat on?
Elosifer.
With the golf shirt on.
Yeah, Elosifer.
I heard what you said to him. And I just had to jump in to know what I'm saying, to make sure that, you know, ain't no false stories being told. And what you said and what China said, that's real. It's certain stuff we not going to speak on, bro. Certain shit we leave up out of there.
See, my thing from what everybody's saying, what he speak upon on his show is cases, everything that he's saying already the public knows about it. Now the things that the public don't know, he's saying he don't speak about that. From my knowledge, I don't know what's going on with these niggas that y'all talking. I don't even know.
I'm from here. I'm only speaking on that. I'm speaking up on because what you said, and it's certain shit, China. The hood know, but the public don't know.
So how is he getting?
You understand?
If it's not online.
Yeah,
how would I know it? I never been to Miami, and except for when I went like a month ago. I dropped that video like a long time ago. So
I never said have you been to Miami. I'm speaking on your Miami video, bro. And how you got so much into details, into certain street shit that I don't know. Shit, whoever you connecting with. Rather if you get the information, listen, rather if you get the information or not, why implement someone in something that has no limitation?
Well, I don't know where I implemented anyone at, but it sounds like you're trying to say I did something that could affect Fred Rari, when I actually connected with him after the video. The same thing with CP3's mother, and they both from the same hood. The people that were mad about the video,
bro, you getting your information from. Okay,
Yo,
everyone on the panel, just go to his video with Wavy Navy Pooh and watch it.
Yo, AK, what up, AK?
What up,
Fuck
China?
poppin', man. What up, man?
Hey, man, this nigga done waited all his life to come up here and say something. And this is what you on, man.
No,
you
dirty
as hell. You look dirty as hell trying to check somebody on something, bro. Go brush your hair, bro. Like, what is you doing right now? Let's support each other. You trying to talk that nigga ain't said nothing crazy.
You make Chicago look so bad. You a cold dick eater, bro. Like, you make Chicago look bad.
Let me say something.
I don't even know why China brought you on. That's the only thing you do is come be a nigga bodyguard, bro.
Let me say something, right?
I ain't even starting you, bro.
Hold on. Let me
bring your bad ass to Miami.
You
bring your ass to Miami.
You on Instagram?
Come on, man. This nigga talking crazy.
Bro from Miami, you on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram.
DM me on Instagram. I'll go back through the video and I'll go as far as sending you every single article that I found and all the paperwork I found to create that video. And then you can see where I got everything from.
Okay, say less.
If that works, because you've been respectful. You haven't been disrespectful. So I'll do just DM me on Instagram that you the one from the chat, and I'll show you every single thing that
say less. Say less. 1090. Say less. Say less. Say less, bruh. You said what you had to say. Say less. I'ma DM you, and we gonna go from there.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Pepe.
Yeah, get his bum ass out of here, man.
I didn't. Crazy.
Fuck wrong with this dude.
Nah. He tried. He tried. You know, it was great content. He tried his best, but he just was shooting the wrong jab.
Yeah, he tried.
He tried. You know what I'm
saying?
Shout out
to all y'all on this motherfucker.
But shout out to him, man.
Shout out to all y'all, man. I just wanted to chime in on the time vote.
Salute.
What's good? What's good, AK, man? How you, man?
AK was coming to shoot. That's what he was coming to do.
Man. Hey, you know, that nigga still have a bodyguard where I get paid very well.
Yo.
I see your live stream yesterday. You right. We got to start supporting the smaller blogs because y'all niggas do be talented. And y'all got more shit going on than these niggas, bro. So you absolutely right about this.
I appreciate that. That's real shit.
Salute.
That's real shit, man. I appreciate that, man. You know, basically with the 050, we try to work hard, man. We trying to connect the dots, man. You know what I'm saying? If we all
you got a lot of niggas that hate y'all though.
Oh,
they supposed to. They supposed to. They supposed to.
You know what you could be doing too, right? I don't know if you already doing it, but if you start, like if you did a 050 clips to where you start clipping like 2 little 3, like even with me and bruh, like the back and forth, you just clip that and then post that to another channel, TikTok, Instagram Reels. If you just start posting the clips, the video's gonna boom because you gotta think like nobody's gonna go through and really watch the whole hour and 44 minutes of something that they're not even there for. But you can get the juicy clips and like, he said
post
this,
them on something else.
And post the clips on a separate channel and boost it up. Same way Vlad to be doing the clips. No
jumper clips.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something you'll be able to do to take advantage of the little 2-3 minute clips, and then that way you're consistently pumping shit out at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great idea.
And you just said, and look how you just, from you saying that people ain't paying attention to smaller contact, he just gave us the game that these motherfuckers ain't trying to give us, bro. Cause they being greedy as fuck, bro.
But that's why we gotta connect instead of trying to be like, oh, Jake a dub, da.
Hey, Jake, you already got
Jake, but Jake,
you already got on my ass about that shit.
Whoa, pause that. You ain't getting in your ass.
No, I ain't saying I said he already got on. Hey,
nigga ain't getting in your ass
when a
about
nigga
nothing.
say get on your ass, we ain't talking about get in your ass. Let's just
That's flawed to talk.
Come on, bro.
Yo.
Pa carajo con eso, dog. But he
Yo,
said
but
some
the
real
thing
shit.
is, hold on.
G, bro.
Hold on. The thing is, sometimes sometimes some people have to be screamed at for them to listen. That's what 050 did. We screamed at everybody. We screamed at you, 1090 Jake. That's why you're here. We screamed at what's his name? Hoffa or whatever.
Hoffa.
He pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes for these small platforms, they want to get to where they gotta go. And if you ain't looking down, just saying, all right, let me pick this one up. What you gonna think he gonna do? He gonna do something for you to hear him.
Mm-hmm.
And then because people do it to me now. I'll be like, where the fuck this come from? But I understand that he's doing the same thing to me that I was doing to others. He just want to be heard. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
motherfuckers taking this shit too serious too, though.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the thing. King, that's the thing. He just
said
said
it.
it.
Hollywood.
So we gonna keep it 100. Ain't none of us really built for the internet. We just on here trying to make some money. You feel what I'm saying?
Basically.
But see, that's why I wanted to intervene as soon as bro from Miami was telling you, oh, come pull up to Miami, because now we turning it into some whole other extra shit.
Yeah, that's
Homie, you
unneeded.
been respectful. If
Digital
you feel like I said
Hollywood.
something I shouldn't have, I'll do the homework again on everything that I found and send it all to you from the lives that are already recorded. Because it's like basically the whole gist of the story was one rapper was beefing with another. They sliding on each other, making videos of doing it. And then when one died, the other one dropped a song immediately talking about getting hit up in traffic. And that's exactly how the other one just died. So who you think everybody's going to fucking look at? You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
He just got hit in traffic, and then you just dropped the song saying, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
hey, King, let me say this. Hey, King AK, a lot of niggas don't like your ass either, nigga. You don't see this shit, nigga?
Yeah,
especially chat.
Especially
going in on your ass. Nigga.
That's why he got that new merch. Block their ass.
They don't like King AK either. Shit, they don't like you.
You know how Hassan
if you ain't got
right
nobody
now.
talking, if you ain't got nobody talking, you ain't doing nothing, bro.
You know Hassan Campbell watching.
You know Hassan watching. You about to be on his next blog.
Yeah, he's a hoe too. Hey, what I tell you, Jake, when we was on here, that nigga gonna be saying your name. That nigga that said your name in every single video.
And he about to say your name today,
He really only mentioned me though when his views start like hurting.
Facts.
Because if his shit's doing any type of decent, he don't. I mean, bro, you gotta think like this man used to shout me out all the time. Mm-hmm. Oh, shout out to Jake. He did it. And then now he tried to say I'm solving cases. I'm reading the paperwork. But for people that don't know, part of my soul to the homie down here with the blue hat on. But when he did his academics interview, he said Bambaataa was the driver in his first murder.
Facts. He said
I did go back and I seen that because he did say.
So we gonna ignore that shit, and then this is the same dude that said on YouTube, I dropped a bag on his head.
And he
did
say that. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna say it." He was the driver on my first murder. Fuck it, I'm gonna say he did.
Now, if I said some shit like that,
I want Just Talk, Real Talk to
everybody making a video. 1090 Jake, all right. He said somebody drove for him. Da, 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 da.
But you know what it is? Hey Jake, it's that people. You know, you said people hold double standards, bro.
That's a fact.
And people hold double standards. They could do this, and you can do this. And not to bring up old passes like the content with Charleston White going through it with Boosie and them. Like, bro, you can't just talk about Dwayne Wade's son, about him changing his sexuality, but then this man's correcting you about what T.I. and his son doing. You get what I'm saying? You can't just pick and choose. That's
bro,
where the
we
niggas get the
keep it
shit
100,
confused.
bro. All these niggas hypocrites, because outside to say I'm not a street nigga no more, I'm telling. But then on the other hand, all he reported on was street niggas. So it's just like, bro, why is you still reporting on street shit? You always say, all you people interested in celebrity gossip. That's all you bring to the people. It's just like, bruh. And then Ross River looking crazy because Y'all allowing this nigga who said he's not a street nigga no more, that he said he's going to tell why he still comes.
Yeah, but he only saying that because he saw it works for Charleston White.
White.
So he trying to follow in the footsteps. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I look at somebody and it's like I can't respect it because there's things Hassan Campbell says that make sense, and then there's things that he contradicts himself on, and that's what fucks it up for him. Is he has valid points in certain conversations. I can say that, and I don't even like him. But
he really don't, because
when you contradict yourself, or when you try to be a role model for the youth, and all it takes is someone to say, "Oh, you don't even be outside," and then the next video is him walking through the project when no one's there. Oh, I'm really out here. I'm really out here. Bro, you so old to be doing some shit like that. You're not moving like no big homie or somebody that somebody's gonna listen to. You moving like somebody that's emotional, like somebody that can just, I say one thing and now you still trying to prove yourself decades later. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, with that being said, how can you take that even like any type of serious?
That's a fact.
He just want to be. He want to be the only YouTuber now, and we so worried about tearing each other down.
Man,
we gotta start calling out these rappers. They snitching on themselves. Let's keep it 100, y'all. Kanye West said what he said. Boosie came out and checked and he didn't like it. But Boosie said free R. Kelly. Which one is really worse? Like, let's keep it 100. Is what Kanye said about George Floyd worse than him saying free R. Kelly, a nigga that was fucking 30 underage bitches?
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this, right? And this shit kind of fucks me up because I'm a huge Boosie fan. You grow up down south, you grow up with Boosie.
I said
but
this bitch off.
This is the thing, right? Is when rappers get rich, they become activists, right? We see it all the fucking time. Facts. I can't, because Boosie has a lot of issues with anything that goes against the black community. He's all for the black community. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But I can't take none of that shit serious when you was on trial for killing 4 black people and attempting to kill 2 black people. And then now years later, you were activists for the black people. You wasn't smacking white boys.
We got to keep it 100, though. We got to keep it 100. He don't like black people. He don't fuck with black people. Come on, man.
He had a 15 years old dude at 15
Who don't like Kanye West?
No, Boosie.
Boosie. He said Boosie don't fuck with black people. Hold on.
Wait.
Let me tell you the truth. I'm going to tell y'all the truth.
Who's next?
I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I don't like black people. Nigga, when I wake up to go outside, I'm not worried about no white motherfucker. I'm worried about the next black nigga. We crab in the barrel. We kill each other every day. We in modern day slavery. These niggas will beat they bitches. You can't go nowhere. Come on, man. We don't even like each other.
Fact.
That's the fact.
So before we get to all that fake shit, Boosie don't like black people. I don't like black people because we gonna show killers a motherfucker. And what's his color gonna be? Black.
That's a fact. Black.
And they got all this money and didn't really, like I said, ain't nobody try to build something to start their own neighborhood, to start a Black Wall Street or put really fun. I just seen the video, Boosie in jail, letting them niggas rap and beating on their chest. I said, and he like, yeah, them niggas talented. Nigga, are you trying to help them niggas out in the pill? Are you showing them the right way? Because Jake, we all know when people used to come and visit us in prison or happy, we just rapping for them, trying to show us how gangster he is. And that's all them kids was doing, because that's what Boosie did. He sat in jacuzzi and said, boy, them boy thugging out there in there. So I went down there to see them niggas. Okay, nigga, what is you doing for us, bro?
Bro, I remember when Boosie got out. I think it was 2014 when I was at ACI in confinement. And when we got the news over the radio that he got out, everybody started kicking the doors down. So the CEOs came around like, why the fuck y'all kicking the door? Somebody, Boosie just got out. So now the CEOs like, who the fuck is Boosie? We just let him out. Like, they didn't even know who the fuck we talking about.
They about to do a recount.
Yeah, they about to do a recount. Who the fuck let Boosie out? Now everybody going, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how much everybody fuck with him. Everybody kicking the door down, excited as hell that he got out when motherfuckers ain't even getting out. But
man, niggas do all that, and then Boosie get his ass on the internet. When Duke 093 died, he gave the when, the how, the what, the why, and the who on the whole murder, bro.
Wow,
man, they murdered that nigga, man. They tried to rob him, man. He was just with us, and he walked outside.
That's what they were trying to say.
I'm like, damn, Boosie, what is this?
Nah, because they what they said was the suspect vehicle literally matched it. See, they tried to say I think it was Boosie's nephew or something.
But Jay, he said that before that shit came out though.
But listen, right? They tried to say it was Boosie's nephew. So what people did is they went and screen recorded Boosie's nephew's Instagram of him driving a specific car with a specific color. And then when the detail came, or when the report came out of the suspect vehicle, it was literally the same shit that the nephew was driving.
But Jay, the nigga went on live before all that. He just wanted to explain himself, and I'm just looking like, wow. Don't forget the details of the vehicle didn't come out yet. Nothing came out, and he sat there, and he like, yeah, man, they try to rob this nigga. That's the motive. Yeah, man, he was just with us and walked out. That's the win.
Wow.
And the where. I'm like, damn,
050, what up, son?
J Castle, what's good, man?
How you doing?
What's good, my G? You see the video I put up for you, bro?
But which one? Which one?
The one I was talking about, you know what I mean? Be easy on talking about these cats because they can put a bag out there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I appreciate that, brother.
Nah, it's just all love. Yo, 1090.
What's the word?
Yeah, I finally caught up to you, big bro.
What's good?
I tried to holler at you on the gram, son. You curved me, my G.
Did I view it?
I was talking about how I was a fan of that clown, right?
Who? Fan of what clown?
The booty
Boosie?
bandit. No, the booty bandit. You know what I mean?
Hassan Campbell.
I said, because I was molested by a woman. Thank God, when I was younger, and you know he had us fooled. He had me a fan. I'm like, damn, Bambaataa took his anal cavity and all that. Come to find out, he was a lover. So I had to dead that. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to coincide with you when he was trying to say certain things about you. I was like, yo, I'm on your side, man. I've been going at this cat, and you never responded, my G.
Nah, hey, I appreciate that. Did I see it though?
I don't know, cause you know how I don't know how that DM shit works.
Yeah, if it says seen, then I mean, I guess I did, but I probably didn't even view it, bro, because I get so many fucking DMs a day, to be honest. And if I don't got no mutual, if I'm not really looking for it, I'm not even gonna see it.
I feel you.
Facts.
I feel you.
Facts.
Hey, yeah, hey, I feel you on that. I never heard of a victim traveling miles to get victimized.
But not only that, he kept going back though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He made it seem like he was a victim, but you kept going back to your abuser. You know what I mean?
And he made it seem like they was in the same project. No, you hopped on buses and trains to go back for that.
Damn, son.
This nigga crazy. He fooled the internet, and then he get on here. I made myself. No, you didn't. Being the victim. Why don't he stick to victimhood? What happened to that, bro? I thought you was for the victims.
Facts.
See, I knew I won when he was on vacation in Hawaii, still talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I'm gonna do is go to fucking Hawaii and talk about somebody else.
Bro, that nigga was on drugs. That nigga was like, 1090 Jake Sambo.
He was in the pool with the shirt on.
Yeah, swimming with his shirt on.
I'm trying to bring you to this right here. You know what I mean? I'm really from the streets. Y'all can check my pedigree. Go through the channel. This is what I'm trying to bring the youth to, man, to change their environment, because the environment never gonna change. You know what I'm saying? The hood ain't gonna change.
That's a fact. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's too late now. There's no hope for the hood. You got to get out the hood, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I really was in the streets, took my last bag, and got the fuck from up top, moved to the A, got a house and all that. That's why I feel I'm like one of the realest on this shit, because I got receipts. So when I challenged Hassan, I said, bro, what you had before YouTube, nigga? Look how many foreigners and how much money J Cash ran through, and I still ain't get a dime from fucking YouTube, and I could go hop in my pool in the back. You feel me?
I respect that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was broke as fuck.
Some of us really was outside getting street money, like, know what I mean?
Yeah, I was still robbing niggas and shit. I ain't gonna lie. YouTube saved my life, though. I was fucked up, bro.
And the same thing here. The same thing here. YouTube saved my life, boy. I keep it honest. I'm gonna be honest with that. You know what I'm saying?
Trucking saved my goddamn life. Shit, I ain't even gonna lie, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bambaataa saved his life, because if it ain't no Bambaataa, it ain't no help.
Ain't no Hassan Campbell.
Ain't
no Hassan Campbell. If he never said he got fucked in the ass, it would have never been no Hassan Campbell.
It ain't no help, so he could think
about that shit?
his whole career, bro. For real.
You really think about that? That's a fact.
My phone about to die, but I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all.
We had a great show.
Salute to 1090
you
Jake
see,
is
I
in the
think
building,
even though
man.
he not on here no more, I think me and bro were pretty much able to alleviate all the bullshit and do it in a respectful manner.
Facts.
So hopefully other people can follow in the same way instead of doing the response videos and just amping some bullshit up that don't even need to be there. But
that's a fact. That's
big
a fact.
shout out to y'all, man. I'm about to jump out.
You already know.
Follow me on Instagram, man. Home Legend
hopefully I
TV,
get a
man.
shout out, Jake.
You heard, Jake? No. Follow me on Instagram. I don't want to hear shit, nigga.
I
You know
got
who the fuck I am.
Hey, Jake Cat, shoot me your shit again, bro, so I can view it.
What
That's it.
Shoot it
He
to
said
me
shoot
again
you his shit
on
again.
Instagram,
okay, no doubt. All right.
That nigga, the Jake 1090 don't follow nobody. Nigga.
Yeah, he don't. That nigga don't. That nigga don't. That nigga don't. Act, you need to follow me too. Act, follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, bro.
All right, I got y'all.
All right, brother.
Salute.
Appreciate
You heard?
you.
Act, follow me on Instagram. Act.
No doubt,
Yeah.
man.
Act is in
Home
his
Legend
zone.
TV,
Man,
man.
he don't hard ass. I wanted to say, man, the people salute. I know he could probably salute the 1090, man. That was good, little conversation. I'm glad that we was able to talk, man.
Yeah.
That was a respectful respect. Hey, bro, you say you in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Driving truck, man. I'm in Lithium Springs. I ain't too far from you.
Oh, that's what's up, man. I go to the rail yard that way.
Hey, I'm there in Lithium. I'm in Crestmark, man.
Nigga, Darius need a job, man. Nigga, Darius need a job, man.
Nah, I don't need no job.
Get that
I don't
nigga
need no
Darius a job, homie.
I don't talk. Hey, man, I do. But every time I try to get a job and they look at the old history, not no burglary, the old gun charges and shit, they look and nah, your black ass need to get from around here. They give me that look. They give me a look sometimes, but you know what I mean? I'm just, working on my books and I'm working on my music, man. I'm working on positive shit. I ain't working on no.
Somebody out compa making mad noise.
Dímelo, compa.
It's mad noise.
Turn your TV off,
right
El
now.
Compa.
My man, what's my man name right here?
Huh?
Let's say he in Lithium Springs. What's his name?
Elosifer.
Okay, no doubt. Because the fucking letters are so small, I can't see that.
Nigga said no doubt.
My fault.
Yeah.
Tato, dímelo, loco.
Yo. Nah, but 050, real talk though. I felt what you were saying about Mano because you know him. But you know, Jimmy not gonna play fair with you. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna drop some money.
Yeah. I'm not.
I know you ain't stupid. You from the streets. Just watch it. Watch your pivot.
Surroundings, of course.
Please do, brother.
You know how
Please,
man. I play these niggas, man.
Is suckers, man. You know they suckers, man.
You know,
Look, when I was hanging with D Block, this was before French blew up. Him, Dame Grease, and Max B came to the studio. This before Max got sent up, right? Sent down, whatever. It's about like 2010, 09. I'm standing next to this nigga. He looking up at me like, yo, fam, you security? I said, nah, I'm the entourage. Now, mind you, he had that big-ass snowman chain on, right?
Facts. I remember that.
Cass wasn't doing too great at that time. Look, my cousin Gan plugged me in. I'm from Yonkers, but I got shipped to CT for a little bit, so I was back and forth. So I asked my cousin, could I get him? He was like, nah, man, you got to stand down. So I stood down. You feel what I'm saying? But these niggas are soft. Some of these niggas are soft, man. Real talk. Like, now he damn near a billionaire, but I'm just saying I could have got him back then, man.
Yeah.
The D Block studio was in the warehouse, the U-Haul warehouse in Yonkers, you know what I'm saying? So it's mad corridors and elevators. I could have got him, you know what I mean? That's the old me, though.
Right.
It's the new me.
Nigga on some other shit now.
Yo, salute, bro. Salute, Jake.
Salute to everybody, man. We had it.
Yo, we had a good one, man.
Go ahead, King.
What's y'all cash app to the channel?
We just got our regular names, Home Legend TV, and we got China Brim, and we got Platinum Shine. That's all we got to it.
So how I support the channel?
You can send it to China Brim. Send it to China Brim. What's your cash app, China?
It's right here.
Oh, there you go at the bottom. Oh shit, yeah. That's why nobody been
begging us. China 050.
All right, bet. Yeah, I'm gonna send you a couple.
Appreciate you. Appreciate that. We had a great
salute.
And King AK, we gotta have how can I say an interview with you one day on the 050.
Facts.
We had one with 1090.
I gotta pull you up there.
Yeah. We need an interview with you so they can hear your story, what you went through in life.
You know what's crazy? I ain't got no interview too. Y'all will be the first. So shit, we can do it.
Yeah, we need an interview. So hit my DM. Hit my DM 050 the movement on Instagram so we could get the interview up with you, man. And we could put everything together. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna DM you.
I'm gonna hit the joint too, son.
Yeah, and whoever else. Yeah. Whoever else. You know what I'm saying? We trying to connect the dots. We working with everybody, man.
Salute.
We working with everybody. I appreciate everybody.
Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when we going live. Salute.
Go subscribe to AK. You know what I'm saying? To
Harlem Legend TV.
Harlem Legend TV.
Dread El Campo, the Now
Dread
River.
El Campo, the Now River, Dread El Campo. Who else? Just Talk, Real Talk.
In the building.
050
Salute.
Canaan.
Ja Ace TV.
Ja Ace TV. Who else? Wax Dog.
10 Toes.
10 Toes. You know what I'm saying?
Wax Dog. Salute.
Jay Castle.
I confront the dark side is lit. The dark side is lit, nigga. We got the army on the dark side. Jay Castle. You know, shout out to the whole dark side. I love you, niggas.
Facts.
We had a great show. Platinum Shine, the machine himself. And y'all already know the slogan. Love y'all. How Hassan said it again.
Y'all about to laugh. Y'all about to laugh.
How Hassan said it.
Take the what and leave the
050.
Take the ass and leave the nut. Everything is done. That's right. 050 is the movement. We are the movement. Shout out to El Campo. Shout out to Harlem Legend. Shout out to Javier. That's right. The list goes on. Shout out to AK47. Shout out to Remy. It's good, baby. That's right. El Campo is the movement. Machine himself. Welcome to the dark side. That's real talk. I see you. Wax Dog, I see you. Eastside Cat, Old-Time Lady, Eastside Latino. That's right, call the priest. E-Mac, what up, E-Mac? E-Mac, Crab Honcho. What's the doing? What's poppin', homie? They said we won't make it to the top. It's getting real talk out here. It's getting real talk out here. Everything's Glico. And I am 050. I'm the Prince. Mr. Kanye West himself. Kanye, what's good, man? 050 is the movement. And we just moving. Watch that move. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that appreciation button. Ain't nothing on YouTube